with you anymore.
Alrighty, so I think I got it working. Cool. Let's get started. Let's do a bit of a recap of last session. You guys have entered the Tomb of the Nine Gods, and as the name would suggest, it's a tomb of the 9 trickster gods of Omu. You guys had entered through the rotten halls and you started exploring. You'd found the grand staircase that looks down upon many levels below you. You guys decided to stick to level 1 for now. Explore it. You'd found Obalaka's tomb, and the trickster god had inherited Orion. You've also found some devious traps already, including a magnetic statue that turned all items of metal that it came in contact with into rust. As you had continued exploring through the dungeon, you found these big buttons that have risen up out of the ground in the shape of a human skull, and when stomped on, they depress into the ground and emerge, glowing with the color green. We ended the session with you guys exploring this underground river, taking you to this giant chasm with a massive drop down into a pool of water, down several feet, 60, 70, 80 feet, and encountering this mimic disguised as a treasure chest on a ledge opposite the tunnel. Millhouse has been with you guys, but basically what happens to him is these stony hands reach out of the walls, grab him, and drag him into the wall, and he becomes a bas relief, just a stone sculpture of his image and Mataru Sonoku's image on the wall. So here you guys are, and there's just the 4 of you guys now. So what would you like
now
to
there are
do?
4 of us. This is scary. Now what?
Whatever it is, Orion's insisting that he doesn't go first.
Right. Well, I will go first then.
So
Where do I go first?
You've trudged through this river, you found the source of it, and you followed all the way down till it spills off over this ledge. You've explored this ledge, unless you're going down there, it's a dead end. There is a stone staircase that you'd pass by, just a little ways down.
I turn my back to the staircase and say, Orion, you're not the last person anymore. You have to go west and behind me. And then start moving backwards.
He says, Meep!
Yep.
Oh, he's here.
I thought he couldn't. I thought he couldn't talk.
Oh yeah, I don't say anything. I say meep. Aren't I mute? Isn't that right?
Yes.
Okay.
You've been afflicted with some sort of curse when you drank from the fountain. It cut off your voice. Millhouse was using telepathy to relay information, but now, Orion, you need to rely on body language basically to get your message across.
Can the one with the light please move over? Because I don't see anything.
Yeah, I don't see the map, so I'm not able to move anything at the moment. Oh,
What
there
about
we
now?
are. I do now. Okay. All right.
Thanks.
So there's a stone staircase. It's covered with green algae. It leads up about almost 10 feet to a landing. 15 feet long, 5 feet wide, and it ends abruptly at a smooth stone wall. You hear the sound of the water rushing by you and falling down this seemingly bottomless pit.
Come down this way? Or do we come over this way?
You came from this way.
You guys want to
So-
go up there?
I think that's our only route, isn't it? Because we were heading that way, and then there's this here first. So, sure, why not?
Okay. I guess I have to go first again, right?
You're the. I don't know.
And frantically nods his head.
Somebody who's
Oh,
good at finding secret doors, because I have not gotten a knack for it. I think.
I want to go ahead and cast this on Garrick. I think he's the
already
one
on.
without. It's already on.
Yeah,
okay, so
that little,
he's the one without armor.
Yeah, the little icon there, that's like a golden shield with a sun. I'll
Okay.
use that for your warding bond, so you can know who's got it on you and who
Alright,
got
that's
it on.
cool.
Sorry, to track it.
Wasn't it still on me?
Yeah, it's on you.
Yeah.
yeah,
I just wasn't sure because I knew you were the one without armor, so I just wasn't too sure.
yeah. You just recently
Go first.
cast it on him just a short while ago when Orion's cowardice had come to light.
Yeah, Ryan.
What do
Can
you
you
have to
tell
say
me
for
if-
yourself, Orion?
Gary goes up the stairs and tries to find the secret door.
Okay.
Before you do that real quick, Garrick, sorry. Seb, can you tell me if this is too, overcoming cowardice? Can I take off my armor? It give me, a -1 drop in AC. Or would I need to preserve myself so much to keep that on?
You're in control of what you do, but Overlocker says has something to say about that, though.
But, why would you take your armor off, Orion? Then you're going to be exposed.
Yeah, but, I'm a really tough guy, and our friend Garrick is here to protect us. And if he dies, we'll be less safe. So I figure I'll give it to him so he'll be stronger.
Make a persuasion check, Orion.
I don't think that's a good idea, Orion. What if when you're taking your armor off, you get it stuck on your face and suffocate? I can't force you, but I'm just gonna say that I'm scared.
Bravery is being scared and doing it anyway. And we gotta be brave if we gotta get through this.
Just, can we do it when we're not standing in the water? What if you accidentally trip over and your leg gets caught in your armor and then you face down and then you drown?
Call. Once we get on solid ground, I'll take the armor off. Okay?
And you get someone to help you as well? In
Yep,
case you
I
fall
guess.
over and crack your head on the ground.
Our friends will make sure that we don't die.
Oh, yes. Okay, just carefully, please.
Okay, you got it.
What armor do you have?
I have, where is it? I have mithril half plate.
Okay. You guys
What's the AC of the mithril half plate?
I want to say it's 16, 17.
I think half plate's 15 plus dexterity. I'll double
Nah,
check.
that's not gonna change my RC.
Okay.
Yeah, Garrick's skin at the moment, it looks like grey stone.
So we don't need to take it off then, Orion?
No, he's got it covered. We can keep this on. We're totally fine.
Okay, good. Because, anything could happen and I don't want to lose my precious Orion.
Well,
Be
you know,
together forever.
yeah. You know, we're friends. We'll keep this going. Listen, as long as you're hanging around in my body, you died, right? And we don't want that to happen. Can you tell me how you died so we can avoid it?
No, I didn't die. I'm right here with you forever.
Why were you in a coffin?
Because it's safe in there. I think.
You want to go there?
I actually don't know why I was there. I don't remember what happened exactly.
Okay. Just trying to look out for us.
Has Orion told us what has happened to him, or are we just kind of noticing
Guessing.
his personality change?
Oh yeah, you're just noticing drastic changes.
So if I were to walk up and ask him, "Are you okay?" or "Is there a reason why you're behaving differently?" would he be able to answer?
I'll shrug. I can't speak.
I check for a secret door. If
Make a perception check, Garrick, while that's happening.
yeah.
You come to a dead end. You're convinced that there is a secret door here. However, when you take a careful look at the wall, you don't notice any seams or anything that would speak to a secret door.
Torin, do you see anything? Also, there should be a door here.
And
Alright, Lalage using guidance on Torin.
yeah,
That's a plus 1d4 for you, Torin. Alright, you
Right.
take a look around, and Garrick is convinced there's a door there. But when you take a look at the wall, apart from these faint images of skulls, which are pretty much everywhere on this level, the vines, some green patches of juicy moss growing out of the walls, you don't know anything about this wall that would point towards a secret door being here. It literally looks like a dead end.
We'll take
Lola.
out his
Sorry, I
adamantine.
Sorry.
Sorry. Orion will take out his adamantine maul and pass it up.
Do this.
Okay, I will take them all to the wall.
Alrighty, you start whacking the wall with an adamantine maul, which is the hardest substance in existence. It's going to break through anything.
I'll step back.
And you line it up, Garrick, and take a mighty swing with the maul. And when the maul hits the wall, it just reverberates through the handle and rings your fingers. They hurt like hell. Your hands sting because that wall seems impenetrable. Not even the tiniest little chip of stone gets broken off of it. Almost as if it's magically warded with some spell or high-level abjuration magic.
yeah. Can anyone detect magic to see?
Orion raises his hand.
Nope, sorry.
Orion raises his hand. Okay. Orion, you want to try?
Never mind, there's a verbal component. He puts his thumbs down.
Lola, do you see any door here? I tapped the wall along the wall just to hear if there's any sound or any different sound compared to the end of the wall.
I
Your
can give it a
perception check would cover all that. That would be a perception thing. Garrick,
Okay.
and, yeah. You don't
No, I
detect
don't.
the presence of any secret doors
Different.
with to the best of your ability is what that perception check represents.
Okay.
Maybe this is an opening that it can only be opened from the other side.
Yeah, maybe. But Lola, do you want to check just to check if there is anything?
Or a door? Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
give it a try. And I guess I'll throw that on me just to make sure.
Okay, you can make a perception check, Lolard.
I squeeze out past Orion.
No
Dead
one's good
end.
at this. Dead end, yeah.
You guys don't see
Wow.
anything that would speak to the presence of a secret door. It's a flat stone wall
Oh.
covered with moss and slightly embossed with skulls. It's like every other section of wall.
Okay, we have to go back then, if it's just a wall here.
We have no other choice. Should
Yeah.
we just continue down the river path or the creek or whatever this is? The stream?
Yeah, up
Yeah,
again.
let's do that.
I don't want to jump down the waterfall. That's a bit high.
I'll point toward the waterfall actually, and mime climbing, and put my arms out like I'm flying.
You want to climb first down?
Is that what he's trying to tell us?
I don't know. He's kind of strange lately.
I know.
Yeah, why did
I have some paper and ink. You want to write it down? Can you write, Orion?
My intelligence. I have an 8 in intelligence. Seb, can I write?
Yeah, you can.
I'm
I'm not
I'm
asking
literally
that
draw
sarcastically.
pictures.
I'm asking that literally.
If you got him like some crayons and a coloring book, he'd probably use it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, how about if I hand him a piece of chalk and a parchment paper?
Yeah, you can use it.
The green glowing skull. Is that still raised or is
Yeah.
it down?
Yep, it's sticking up above the surface of the water. Or
Is it
actually,
possible
it's a
to
bit
lift it
below
up?
the water, and you can just
Is
see
it-
it.
Is it possible to lift it higher? Is there maybe a compartment under it? Or?
Is that what you do?
Yeah, try.
Alright, you grab it, and
Carefully. I don't want to destroy it.
back again?
it seems to be made of stone, solid stone. You grab it and pull on it, and it doesn't budge.
Okay. Then I continue on.
You guys follow the stream going against the current. Continue moving through. There is a section here of the ceiling and a part of the wall that's actually like smooth, flat work stone, suggesting that you're passing underneath a room of some description.
There.
So in other
Okay.
words, that area looks man-made in a sense,
Yeah.
as opposed to the stream area.
Yeah. You continue following the river, and it's the same thing over here. There's a 5-foot section, almost like you're passing under a bridge or something. Another man-made tunnel. Up ahead, you've got the grate.
I go past the grate and want to check if the green smoke or is back.
No, there's a couple little like white bubbles foaming about, a bit of foam collecting in the corners, but that overwhelming scent of natural explosive gas has subsided.
Okay, then I will go up the stairs and past the room. If the other people follow me, I don't know. Or
They
did
climb
they
out
go
the
up the
grate.
grate? Oh, okay. Then I have to go back.
Oh, that's okay. Where are you? You back in the river?
Yeah, I was went past the grate and up the stairs to the other room, but
Okay. Well, we can go that way. It's just a matter of coming back down.
No. Let's go here. We can kill this fiend, this evil presence.
Grab for the paper and pencils or chalk or something.
Yeah. you got pen and paper.
I'll grab it in like the chalk in like one fist, you know, like a kindergartner drawing, and we'll like painstakingly write out. We can rest in the tomb if we have masks on. You know, later.
You want to rest with Okay.
Oh, I see what you're saying. With our masks on, that way we aren't seen. Or I see what you're writing.
Yeah.
I don't know. That it's kind of an interesting idea when you think about it. I mean,
Because nobody else would with a mask. If they didn't have a mask, they would be attacked by
whatever is
Yeah.
in there, yeah. So it would be a safe place in a sense. So, are you wanting to get a long rest or a short rest?
Orion shrugs. Later. Just an idea.
That's a good idea. Okay.
It's just a safe space we can go back to.
We pat you on the back. You have redeemed your character.
Your grappling
Poor
hook's
Orion.
still there as well, Lollard.
I
Do you want
ask
to
him why he
take it back?
doesn't talk.
I'm sorry. Once again.
I was just saying your grappling hook's still kind of dangling there as well. You didn't really need it. Did you want to take it back?
Yeah. I definitely going to take it back just for future reference and my nice little silk rope.
Ask Orion why he doesn't talk and point at the paper.
I think I drank some water and got cursed. Is what I write
Right.
down. Do you have anything that can stop that?
Yeah, well, let's see. I have lesser restoration. Might work. I'm not sure. Am I sure?
Well,
If I'm sure that it doesn't work, I won't use it. If I'm sure it works, then of course I do.
Yeah, I mean, I have it
take a
too.
look
So
at the spell description. It'll tell you what it does. It only does what it says.
yeah, so it's really not going to do it. Blind, deafened, and paralyzed.
Let's both not 8, right?
Do you have remove
Or
curse?
it's not a disease, right?
Do we know it's actually a curse, or
You
Is it
guys could
something
make
else?
a medicine check to examine Orion and see if you can figure out what's wrong with him.
Sure.
Say
I would like to do that. Right.
Alright, Lollard, you take a look and nothing physically seems to be wrong with him, and you're not sure how to fix this. I mean, you could only guess. Torrent,
Let the
you.
professional look.
Sure.
So,
he is good.
Yeah, nothing is physically wrong with him. His throat and mouth and everything seems fine.
Told
Yeah, he told you that he drank from this magic fountain and that made him lose the ability to speak. And you kind of think about what lesser restoration does. It can end a disease or a condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deaf, and paralyzed, or poison. So it's not going to obviously cure one of those conditions, but however, it could be a disease.
I'll try it.
What, does he look sick?
Well, he's not himself, is
He's
he?
physically okay.
So
Could be like a
it
magical disease.
it doesn't seem like a disease because he doesn't have any fever that's fighting the disease.
Well, it could be like a magical disease. It doesn't have to have a fever, but you know, some would say it's a blessing that he can't talk. But you know,
I just say he's a-okay, and since it's not a disease, lesser restoration doesn't help. Do you know anything about lesser restoration that you can say it doesn't?
Orion is confused.
I don't really think it. Well, it might work, but I'm not really very comfortable. What do you say? I don't think it will work, but it might. But it's my last second level spell, so I don't have much energy to do this again. You know.
Point back to the crypt. Give a shrug.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's truly a curse, I do know of something that could help, but I don't have that kind of ability ready yet, I should say, I guess. But I mean, we should find out what's afflicting him.
He drank something he shouldn't have.
Yeah, but didn't Torin drink something he shouldn't have? And he seems fine.
Yeah, but he's a dragon. Dragonborn.
Yeah, we're a magical beast. You know.
That is true. That is true.
Arms in front of everybody like, hey!
Well, I'll take a chance and use up a spell slot and see if this works for him. If it does, then great. If not, then oh well. We can count that out and try something different next time.
Wait. If it's magical, our curse isn't magical in that sense.
Well, what I'm saying is, if it's a disease, then I can try it. And because we're not too sure if it's actually a magic curse or a magic disease or what. But at least if I try this, it'll rule out that, and then we probably definitely know that it might be a curse. So, does that make sense?
I was thinking of dispel magic.
I was thinking of just basic lesser restoration.
Do that, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Probably not.
Well, I'll give it a try. It's up to Orion. Hey, Orion, do you want me to slap you on the head with something?
Thumbs up.
Okay. All right, we'll give it a try.
Take out the hammer. Maybe that works. Maybe that helps with the.
You think I should hit him in the head with the hammer?
Flip
Yeah.
him
Do
off.
that.
Oh, okay. Hit him in the head with the hammer. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know. Okay. Well, we'll give it a try.
Helps against personality changes.
Get the reset button.
Reset button, yeah. Okay. Well, I kind of smack him upside the head with that.
Alrighty. When you place your hand on Orion's head forcefully with a slap and cast that spell, all of a sudden he gasps and he can talk again. It fixes him.
Praise Lune.
Eric is mumbling something quietly to himself.
I'll slap you up the head with them all.
Oberlucker
water.
is kind of panicking, like you can hear Oberlucker in your head, Orion. I thought something bad was going to happen then. I thought I almost lost you, my precious Orion.
Oh, we're okay. Lollard's on our side. He's gonna help us out. Right, Lollard? Say hi to Obalaka.
Say hello to who?
Obalaka.
And
I said,
who's
use the
Obalaka?
hammer.
Isn't that
Oh.
one of the?
He's my imaginary friend.
Your imaginary friend.
No,
You have
he's along.
imaginary friends now, Orion.
He's along for the ride with us for now, and we got to keep him safe. So I'll be in the back.
Will you keep us safe?
Well, he gave me this ring, so he'll help keep me safe. Yeah.
Okay. Well, great.
I checked the walls for secret doors. There seems to be a lot of secret doors in this strange place.
Perception check, Garrick.
You go along the wall and tap it with a hilt of the sword, trying to hear if there's anything. Yeah.
Your ears are hurting. They're a little bit blocked.
This is a strange place.
How do you guys feel about going to investigate over there?
Over where?
Do you want
Across
to fall
the-
in? Into
Just across
where?
the way here.
Over
Just we
there?
can Well, we can see through this little thingamabob. So we can... There's like another tomb or something over there that matches this one. And if we play our cards right, we may be able to get another magic item or get another warning from Astarak, because that seems to have helped us so far. So
we have 2 warnings left, don't we? But that's probably for the whole dungeon, isn't it?
I don't think so, because Don the Mask Could Be Seen is like the third to last line. It'd be a short dungeon if that's it.
Or few hints.
Well,
Oh.
here's another. It would have to be several layers on floors, because this first floor right here had that one tomb which had a god in it. So there's 9 gods. So there has to be 9 more tombs, shouldn't there?
We can see one right here. There's another one over this way. And also, something to point out is I'm pretty sure we'll have more warnings. Because right here at the top, Garrick, it's titled Astarak's first warning.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
an important piece of the puzzle.
I don't
First
think
one,
that's
there's probably a second.
He's definitely gone crazy because you don't see that. You didn't see that on the
No.
on the plot.
What you talking about? There's nothing about the first warning on the plaque.
Oh, sorry, it's just what Obalaka said. I apologize. Come on, let's go
Okay,
investigate
well,
the other tomb.
You imaginary god friend. Okay.
Alright, so you're at the grand staircase here, and as I mentioned, when you look down, you can see more levels kind of radiating downwards below. The closest one to you is 25 feet below, and then you can see another level, so a third level, another 25 feet below, and then after that, dark vision just cuts out. The balcony is 5 foot wide. You did see this strange looking kind of dwarf figure on a balcony below, kind of move away into the darkness. And yeah, there's a tunnel to the north that leads around to the magnetic rust room. And as you can see, a 10-foot wide hallway with some light peering out through what looks like a scowling demonic visage to the east. And stairs lead down to the second level down here, and another tunnel off to the north as well.
Yeah, I remember the tunnel to the north, don't I? I went all the way here last time.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's where that shit statue is. The one
Yeah,
that
the one-
destroys iron.
Yeah, the one that took your armor?
And so-
Yeah, and the shield from my mother.
Oh,
Oh.
I might have an extra shield. Let me take a look. I lied to you. I don't. Sorry.
Okay.
I have a wooden shield, actually, if you would like it.
It's not the shield for my mother, but it's better than nothing.
I will give you the wooden shield I have no memory of picking up.
Well, go across.
Yeah, but check the walls. There's possibly thousands of secret doors.
Okay.
I
check.
continue to tap the walls as I continue to go.
Okay, Torrin, make a perception check. That covers everything in your field of view.
Oh,
And
okay.
areas of dim light are at disadvantage as well. So, for example, this surrounding area that you're in, kind of up to your bright light, is made properly, and then areas over here is at disadvantage. So basically,
coming?
like your perception check covers the entire room.
So I'm not. Who's looking? Is whoever looking has guidance?
I said to Olaf, oh, you should check.
You don't
Because
notice anything, Torrin.
Garrick is 100% sure there's secret doors everywhere. Since there was a secret door at the tomb.
For a secret door on the inside of this doorway.
Alright, Lola, you take a good look around and you don't notice any secret doors. There's some areas of light filtering through cracks in the ceiling, roots dangling down. Everything's kind of wet, and there is some water dripping down and causing some growth on the floor. As you get to the intersection, you've got this giant stone skull crusted with moss jutting out from the end of the passageway, and there is a flame flickering within each of its eye sockets, and a view into a chamber beyond can be seen through its open jaws.
Is it identical to the other mat or face with the whatever dark thing is in there?
No, this is a skull. So just like a human skull.
Yeah.
The other one
But
was
is
a bearded devil's face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right,
human
got it.
skull and devil's face. They look fairly different.
Okay.
Torrin, make a dexterity saving throw. All of a sudden, something starts to move underfoot. You jump off to the side, and a skull button rises up from the ground. It's about a foot tall.
Does it look like the other skull buttons we've been running into?
It does. Human skull. Quite large.
Oh.
Flat top. The sides are a foot tall and it's shaped like a human skull.
Guys want to put this one as well?
We
They've
might as
been
well.
turning green. It's probably a good sign.
Oh,
Green is good.
It seems a different color right now, but okay, I'll do it. I'll push the button.
Alright, you jump on it and it depresses into the ground. Then you hear this "Wah!" and it turns green as it rises back up and sets into the floor.
These green skulls are strange.
How many have we found so far, guys? Was this make number 6 or number 7?
Not great with numbers. It's around that. 5 to 7.
It's 5th, isn't it? It's the 5th.
The 5th one?
The
So
4th
back-
or the 5th?
So do you think maybe these things correlate to the 9 gods and there's maybe 9 of these things?
Hmm.
I have no idea. Could be.
Before we go into the skull, which I'm not certain is so good, but just checking this hallway up here. I
Okay.
said to the
The-
rest.
The tunnel continues on.
Hmm.
So, what you see, Garrick, is
Yeah.
this, the walls are carved with soaring birds. So it looks like birds, flying through the air away from you, covering the walls. They're just carvings. And then blocking the passage near the northern end is a large adamantine propeller with 5 sharp blades.
Like Willy Wonka's factory.
It's not moving. It's a big fan. Adamantine blades look very sharp.
Hmm.
We can. Do you want
I
to
can
head
come
down
back
there?
to that. I don't know. I'm kind of afraid of the climbing through a skull.
Well, what if you throw something down the hallway and see if something happens?
I rummage through my backpack and find something I can throw. Let's see what I have. Wait, that was the warning. I throw my bedroll down the hall.
Where are you throwing it exactly?
Halfway down, it's about here.
It just hits the ground and nothing happens.
Okay, I walk in to pick up the bedroll.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Alright, I'm gonna roll initiative. Alright, when you step forward, Garrick,
Yeah.
the entire floor sinks about an inch down into the ground.
I go down in a defensive position with the new wooden shield.
So, well, you haven't actually had time to react yet, because you go on initiative count 16.
Ooh.
So, when that happens, the propeller starts up. The blade begins spinning up. And it's Orion's turn. Orion, you see the pressure plate drop. It's actually like the entire floor. Garrick, this entire whole section sinks into the ground. And yeah, you hear that blade start to spin. Orion, what do you do?
Okay. I'm going to move here. And I'm going to hold the spell Thorn Whip to cast on Garrick if he comes within 10 feet of me. I meant to put the description in, sorry. Hopefully, if he gets launched over or something, I can pull him 10 feet toward me.
Okay. Lolot.
Is that a railing that we're walking beside?
Yes, it's a railing for the balcony.
So it's like made of stone or wood or...
It's made from brass.
Oh, really? So it's metal.
It's
Okay,
metallic.
all right. So it looks pretty sturdy then. I'm going to take that grappling hook that I retrieved and place it on that railing and throw the rope towards Garrick if I can do that in one turn. You know what I mean? Kind of like... Does that make sense?
Sure.
To launch it
You
down
will
that
need
hallway?
to, yeah. You can grapple it and throw it to Garrick.
And
you need to make a improvised range attack to get it right to him.
an
So it's a
improvised.
dexterity check. You would be squeezing into Torrent's space if you're going to be there. I guess you could throw it to him as well around the corner. It's going to be a bit harder.
Okay, so is that like 3/4 cover or something like that?
It's half cover from where you're standing.
Okay. All right, so kind of like a crossbow, improvised.
Oh, you don't get your proficiency bonus. Oh, you're not proficient?
Okay, so then it's going to be...
Yeah, it's a dexterity check. What's
dexterity
your dexterity?
check. 12.
Okay, so you got a 7. Alright, you grapple the grappling hook to the railing and you throw the rope, but it just kind of, your arm gets caught and it hits the wall and falls to the ground.
Okay. I will pass my turn after that. Does it look like the blades are blowing towards us? I mean, does it look like it's blowing towards us, or is it blowing towards the blade, or sucking him in? That
It
type of
hasn't
thing.
really started to create a wind funnel yet. It's literally just starting to move at the moment. It hasn't really. Like, you're just seeing the blade start to turn.
Okay, since I don't know, I'm just going to stay where I am at the moment. And that'll be my turn.
Garrick.
Yeah. Is there a possibility to wedge in something in to stop the propeller? How far is the distance if you have to wedge something in?
Well, you need to be within 5 feet of it if you want to put something in.
Yeah, but the distance between propeller and something to wedge it against.
You would there's not really, like, you're looking at, there's not really anywhere to kind of put something in, unless, I mean, you could put a big rod in or something, I don't know, a stick or something in between the blades and try and stop it, like, you know, if you try and stop a fan or something, but they are made of adamantine and they're quite big.
Yeah, that's why, but I have 20 adamantine ignits. I was wondering if they were big enough
No,
to wedge them somewhere between.
There's nowhere to put them.
No, okay. Then that plan is out the window. Yeah, well, I don't like this, so I'm going down here and squeeze past Torin and Lord. 10, 15, 20. I don't get past Lord. 10, 20. No. Okay. The rope, is it lying on the floor here by me, or?
Yes.
Okay, I take the rope and can I use action to tie it around my waist?
Yeah, you can tie a rope with an intelligence check.
Okay. Yeah.
Make a nice knot. Okay.
That's my...
Torin, what do you do?
Well, I don't see very much, and I see him coming back, so I'll probably just make some room and pass the Lord and go stand in the corner. That's it.
All right. The blade has really picked up to full speed now, and it's just it's creating a wind funnel. And Garrick, you're getting sucked towards it. Orion, your turn.
Can I climb on the essentially like the floor, like the side of the floor here, like out over the drop here, and like climb alongside like this?
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
Okay, then I'll start climbing. 10.
Overlucker says, "What are you doing, Orion?"
We gotta help him.
Alright. Overlucker just says, "Are you insane? You're gonna get us killed! It's dangerous! Stay back!"
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, I'll ready the thorn whip thing again if he comes within 10 feet, but that's it.
Alright, Garrick, the propeller has reached a top speed now, and you need to make an athletics check. It sucks you through. You're sucked into the adamantine blades. They start to chop you into pieces, and it hurts. It just, you know, it's gonna chop you into pieces. Like you just got thrown through a blender. You take 65 points of slashing damage. you guys see Garrett get sucked away, and you just hear the blades just chop into him, and you get flung out the other side, and yeah, it didn't sound good. Blood just kind of sprays everywhere.
You
you're up.
Well, Garrick has resistance.
Oh, I forgot that
Alright,
part.
you take 32 slashing damage, and Lollard, you take 32 slashing damage.
Okay.
Alright, in that case, Garrick, you're thrown even further. You get launched all the way into a pit, into the next room. The pit...
Oh, wait, I had 38.
The pit throws you down. Well, I mean, it doesn't throw you down, but the wind force throws you down the pit, and you fall 20 feet. You hit the ground, taking 8 bludgeoning damage and falling prone. You take 4 bludgeoning damage. Lollard, you take 4 bludgeoning damage.
And is he past 60 feet from me?
No.
Okay. Alright, so then, unfortunately, you no longer have resistance, because I'm down to 0 now.
Oh.
I'll describe to you what you see on your turn as well, Garrett. Lollard drops, and you see all of these slices just magically appear all over Lollard's body. Lollard, make a death saving throw. That is 1 failure. Garrick, you were sucked down the hallway. You tried to hang on, but you got sucked through the adamantine blades. The adamantine blades chopped into you. You continued getting thrown through the blades, and the wind suction has propelled you into this deep pit, opening up into the entrance of a tomb. There's a stone sarcophagus resting at the bottom, and you can use half your movement speed to stand up.
Yeah, I will stand up. That hurt! You guys, I'm okay! Somewhat.
Can you get out? Let me see.
Cool.
How high is it? Is to the floor
It's
here?
20 feet, and the walls are smooth.
I don't know. Maybe. If I get up here into the, do I think I can stand with the wind, or?
The wind's not affecting you. You're 20 feet below it.
No. If I get up to this part, would I be able to stand? I think, also from my perception.
Well, yeah. There was a 10-foot wide, 10-foot long hallway beyond the blade. Whether or not you'll be able to stand up to the wind force is a different question.
I don't know. I'm not so good. I kind of a deep pool here, 20 feet or something like that up.
Out.
Can you stop the spinning blades?
You got 6 seconds
Try.
for your turn, Garrick.
Yeah, that's what I do this turn.
Okay. Torrin.
Pure wounds on Lollard.
Alright, when you cure Lollard, you're out of initiative. There's no active threat at the moment. This propeller is still blowing at full speed. Garrick's lucky he didn't get minced. And even when Lollard wakes up, he can feel like, you can see his cloak almost getting kind of sucked down the hallway.
That hurt.
You're telling me?
Lola, take that full 3 points of healing there.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
You still have
idea.
that hammer, Ryan?
Yeah, I'm just gonna chuck it in the fan.
Yeah, but should maybe put a rope on it or something like that, so you
do
can
not wanna
keep
get
it
pulled
at the
in.
same distance.
I don't want to get pulled in. I'm just gonna chuck it in.
Yeah, but then it's just flying through.
Well, then you'll have a weapon. No worries.
Yeah, but if you put a rope on it, you could lower it down feet for feet.
All of a sudden, whoa, 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 whoa. The blade starts to slow down, coming to a stop about a minute later after starting up.
I have
Did
an
you
idea.
did you stop it?
No,
it
stop.
just stopped on its own.
Oberlaka is just basically having a fit.
Don't move, Orion. Just don't move.
Okay,
Close your eyes. Stop breathing.
but then I need to breathe, and seeing is
Breathe a
important.
little bit.
Okay, I'll breathe a little bit.
Maybe open your eyes, because when you're on a ledge, go near the
Oh,
wall.
sure.
Can you ask Torrin to move? So we can be in the
Torrin.
corner.
Torn, I'd like to be in the corner. Can you move, please? It's very scary up here.
What?
Move.
Sure. Okay.
Back to the wall. They can't sneak up on you. But what if the
Ryan,
what if the wall's a mimic?
What if the wall's a mimic?
you used to be brave. What happened? What's
Listen,
going
we
on?
just gotta. We have to listen to Obalaka. He knows how to stay safe. We gotta stay safe.
Where?
Um,
Tomb then.
That's a great idea.
how's
do you
it
think,
going
Obalaka?
with that mall?
Oh yeah, as another thing I forgot to mention is as you're down here, Garrick, all these tiny little feathers are raining down on you from your bedroll that just got absolutely minced.
No.
Hey, Garrett, do you see a
fucking
way out?
Going-
His mother gave him that bedroll as well.
Oh man.
No, that was for my ex.
Because he's all covered in blood as well. He now kind of looks like a chicken. He's got all these feathers stuck to him.
That is fantastic.
So while you're down here, Garrick, you've had a couple of seconds to collect yourself. You do notice that this stone sarcophagus is decorated. The lid looks like a snarling monkey-like creature. And for a brief moment you saw what looked like some treasure chests on some stone dais above you. But now, all you can see is this. Just the pit and the sarcophagus.
I found another sarcophagus.
Don't open it.
Do you find treasure?
I tried to open it because Orion said don't open it.
Alright,
Oh,
you
right.
recognize
He has been strange lately, so...
So you do recognize the image as a Sioux monster. You know, this really kind of terrifying looking monkey. The lid won't budge.
Okay. If I stand on the sarcophagus, how high is the wall?
The
That's one
sarcophagus
ugly monkey.
is a few feet wide. So, and you're about what? Your character, how tall?
6 feet.
So you've got about 11-foot gap from you to the top of the lip of the pit.
Oi, I'm 6 feet 5. I thought I was 6 feet 1.
What's your strength score?
15.
You might just be able to reach. Alright, while he's seeing if he can reach, what are you guys doing out here?
Put another cure wounds on Lollard here.
I would like to see if I could pass them and see something more, but I don't think I'll see much if Lollard doesn't move for his light.
You can be in the same space as him.
I
Or
don't see
cast.
because of his light. See even less. I need light.
Oh, who needs light?
I do.
Torin? You need light down the
Yeah.
hallway, you're saying. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
Um,
can't see anything. Do you think it's
then-
safe for me to go down there?
No.
I don't know. I'm going to cast light and place it. Do you have a shield?
Check. I like shield. We do, right?
You do have a shield, right? Or no?
Let me see. Do I have a shield? So many characters I'm playing.
Should have a shield.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah,
Do you
I actually have 2 wooden shields.
well, no. I mean, you're carrying a shield right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
then
am.
I cast light on his shield,
Okay.
and now you have the light. And
Although that 9 cure wounds was for
Right,
you
when
as
you
well, by the way.
step down, Torrin,
all right, cool. Thank you.
suddenly this entire section of floor sinks. I'm gonna roll initiative. The propeller blade starts to slowly spin.
Do I see this from down?
You
Yeah.
you hear it, and then you kind of hear this little stone sinking sound, and then you look up and you can see a section of the floor has depressed about an inch, and you can start to hear that
Okay.
sound of the blade starting up. Torrin, you're up first. You're the first one to react. Your reflexes.
Can I get back to the safe square?
You're welcome to do
To climb up or something like that.
whatever you like.
Yeah, I want to go back, but I mean, it dropped down, right?
It's a pressure plate. Yeah, the floor sinks a little
Okay,
bit.
so it didn't drop down like 5 feet or something that I have
No,
to
no,
climb
no.
up.
Oh no,
Okay,
no,
then
no.
I just got back.
An inch, just 1 inch. Will it drop?
You've made us paranoid, Seb.
yeah.
What do you mean it drops down?
Alright,
step
you
back.
the pressure plate, it returns back to its original position, but the blade doesn't stop.
Okay, I'll step into the corner then.
Alrighty. When you step away, there's no immediate threat or break initiative, but there is this very powerful wind that starts to pick up now. The blade gets to full speed very quickly. It takes about 6 seconds to get to full speed. And you can just wait it out for a minute. During that minute, does anyone want to do or say anything or try to communicate or figure something out?
Yeah. I think that I have 2 ideas to get past this wind fan. The first one is we can wrench this adamantine maul in the adamantine blades, and hopefully that'll make it stop. Or we can do this one at a time, where there's like a small window where the blades start to continue moving. We could purposefully trigger it and just try to run through before it gets all the way up.
Or-
Depends a bit on the pressure plate, right? Because it could be that it's just the first square that is the pressure plate, so we could skip that and then just go through.
you were
I
on
think
it,
the
did-
whole thing is the whole hallway is a pressure plate. If they talk loud enough for me to hear,
Yeah.
that is.
Alright, that wind it's a little bit hard with that wind, but it stopped now so you guys can hear each other.
Because
you were on the
when
pressure plate.
Torin went onto the pressure plate, it was going down on this side too.
How do you feel about just running in there and diving past that fan?
While we discussed this, I tried to jump up to the ledge.
Make an athletics check. Garrett.
Okay.
Alright, you jump up and you're about 5 feet short with your full extension of your arms.
Oh
And,
shit.
Then you fall.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Poof, you hit the ground, take 2 bludgeoning damage,
Oh, lucky.
and you kind of land here, and you land prone. But yeah,
That again.
you feel like you're not going to be able to make that jump unless some sort of miracle
Okay.
burst of strength happen.
I have an idea. I think we can. Are we going to try to go down there where Garrick is, or are we going to try to get him out? I mean, Garrick, is there a way out down there, or is there someplace else we can go down there, or do you just need to get out of that area?
Can't you teleport?
1 second.
Oh.
I stand up and kind of say to myself, "Damn it! Why does Orion have to remember that?" And I teleport up on the edge with Misty Step.
Where are you Misty stepping? Up that way?
Yeah, up on the ledge,
Okay,
so I can
look up
see.
to the top of the ledge. You disappear. You're doing it with 2nd level.
Yeah, one goes to spell side. 2nd level, my last 2nd level.
Straight up the top you get. When you arrive here, Garrick, up the top, another skull pops up from the ground, but that's not all. Let me describe what you're seeing here. There are 3 treasure chests sitting on circular stone daises, like little platforms. The chest on the left is carved of black onyx. The middle chest is made of rusty iron. And the chest on the right is cast of silver, glistening with frost.
Guys, I found some chests here and another skull. Should I push the skull?
Yeah, I think so.
Sure, why not? That's what, skull number 6?
Maybe these are the keys that
I've
are on the inside.
Jump onto it. It just goes flush with the floor, and then raises up from the floor a moment later, turning green and making that sound.
Maybe this means that the skull is the key, and if it's inside, like on the other side of the trap is now deactivated.
I mean, it's worth
You
a
can
try
tr-
to test.
You can try it, but an idea is you have that adamantium wall, don't you? If somebody runs up before it spins up, and wedges in to stop the blade,
They fail to wedge it, they get pulled through, and they die.
they have 1 turn. It took a turn to spin up. If they run in and run out again.
Who has them all?
So
I do.
when you guys think of that idea, from what you've seen, the blade did take a good 6 seconds to come to full speed, but still it was spinning fairly quickly. You feel like you could attempt to leap through the gap between the blades, but there are only 2 blades. But you'd have to time that fairly well, and you feel like judging from the speed they're going when they're starting up, it's still going to hurt if one of those blades hit you. Like, I mean, we're talking about an adamantine sword, a great sword, just cutting through you, sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be difficult, but not impossible, and it would probably hurt if you failed.
Just test
But
it, right? So I a rope on me, and then I can just like step on the pressure plate with one foot, maybe, and then just get off it immediately, and then see if it goes off or not. I think that would be safest thing to do right now.
I can try something. Do you have them all?
Yep, here you go.
Can I have it?
Yep.
All right. I like to.
Before you start, the maul, is it big enough to wedge between the blades to stop them?
I mean, yeah, maybe. You could use like a bit of the alcove. You could probably get it in there and wedge it against the wall.
Questions about the blade is spinning on a between a past two I don't know, stone.
A brace.
Something is holding. Yeah, something.
It's got a brace. Yeah, you could probably put something. You could definitely put an item inside it and jam it. You could try to do that.
I like to cast
that. Something long. Something, yeah. An ingot wouldn't be long enough, but something like a maul would be. Okay. You use Radiant Soul. And these golden wings. They spread out from Lollard. His eyes turn into these luminous pools of radiant energy. And Oberlucker just says,
"Oh my god, Orion! This is it! We're going to die! We're going to die! It's the Angel of Death!"
The Angel of Death.
And I'm going to fly over the pressure plate.
Okay.
I'm going to also kind of put the light... Well, I can see in the dark, but I'll go ahead and take the light source back.
Oh yeah, you've got dark vision.
Yeah.
Alright, if you take the light source back, I'm going to give you a separate light token for your light, so it doesn't mess up your dark vision too.
Okay, alright, cool. And I'm just going to fly over to, I guess that's the blades there?
Yeah, that's it.
And then I'm going to fly over and wedge. Does anything happen as I'm flying over?
No, nothing happens.
And I'm going to wedge.
Well, you need to be flying over it to be flying over it. Keep in mind you need to be in a particular square for something to happen.
Right. And I'm assuming there's enough clearance, ceiling clearance, for me to actually get across this without having to touch the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get through the gap without touching the floor or the blades. You can fly through it.
Okay, so I'm going to try to wedge Orion's maul into, I guess, this as the best position I can.
Yep, you've got it wedged, so when the blades start to spin, they'll get caught.
And then I'm going to fly through the blades to the other side. And is the rope anywhere around?
It's cut.
It's cut. Oh, okay. Oh, well.
That went through the propeller.
Yeah, the rope was instantly destroyed.
I'm going to fly down to Orion. Was it 20 feet down to this point?
He's it's a 20-foot gap, but he's up now.
Okay, all right. And I go, you got some rope?
Yeah, I got some rope.
And may I have it?
Yeah, here. I throw him. You want me to keep one end or just throw it down to you?
Yeah, you keep one in and try to affix it to something. I don't know whatever you can find.
I check if the chests are moving or are they affixed to the floor. Or...
Your radiant soul's about to expire very soon as well, Lollard.
Okay.
So only 1 minute, keep in mind.
Right, and then I'm going to try to fly as quickly as I can back to this point here where the blades start, and tie the rope around a fixture in the blade, whatever the sturdiest fixture is, and then so that it's dangling from the other side, because it's going to dangle down 20 feet, right? And then just kind of hover here as long as I can, and just let everyone know, give it a try, someone.
All right, so you've tied a rope from. So
Just
Garrett's
land.
got one side of the rope, and you've tied the rope onto the blade, and then you're just going to land there, Lollard. When your thing expires, you're dropping there. Is that the plan?
I'm gonna drop back towards wherever Garrick is.
Well,
Once
that's
the
a
rope
20-foot deep pit where you're
Oh,
above now.
Then I guess it's there is where I'm dropping to.
Okay. All
Not
right,
the
you
pit.
safely land. Your radiant soul has expired.
And I try stepping on the plate now.
One moment.
Hold up.
Too late.
Hold up. This is your little light token as well, Lollard. You can move it around. I'll put it with your
Okay.
Sebastian, did he tie the rope to the blade or to the
fixture.
the fixture?
Yeah, he's onto the fixture. There's a little gap there.
Okay, I just want to be sure, because if he tied to the blade, I'm gonna drop the rope this second. But if he,
not to the
okay, if he tied it to the
whatever,
fixture,
to whatever holding up the blade, whatever that fixture is, or whatever's holding the blade up.
then I will tie it to one of the chests if they are fixed to the floor. I don't know. I try to move one.
Yeah, you can tie it around a chest. You
Okay.
can tie it around the entire side of the chest.
Okay, you try now.
Right now.
Like that. Bam. Okay. 1 second. Let me just move this stuff out of the way. Alright, so. Torin, you step there. And when you step there, we'll handle this in initiative. The floor sinks into the ground. The blade begins to spin. You guys all are alert and ready, and Orion's up first.
I'm good. I'm not. As long as I'm safe here, I'm okay.
Okay, the blade starts to start up.
I'll put my back to the wall here. That's it.
Garrick.
So the mole didn't stop it.
It's getting a little bit jammed at the moment.
Well, either it stops it or it doesn't. But
It's getting a little
Have
bit
you-
jammed. So, yeah, being jammed means it's getting stopped. It hasn't, broken it or anything like that. It's the mole's moving around, getting tapped by the fan, and
well, it wasn't big enough to wedge it all the way between the.
it's wedged. There's obviously a mechanism, similar to akin to a motor, and it's still trying to put out pressure and turn the
Well,
blade.
okay.
Yeah, the blade is getting
Okay.
jammed at the moment.
Okay. Well, you guys gonna come through, or
Okay.
and that's what I do. If the blade doesn't spin.
It's trying to spin. Torin, you're up.
Not spinning, right?
Yeah, as you guys know, it takes a full 6 seconds for this thing to reach full power. At the moment, it's not
Over.
spinning. The adamantine mole is keeping it at bay. That's a 20-foot drop, Torin. Are you jumping to your death?
I'm getting.
Not to your death, but are you jumping down 20 feet?
Or are you trying the rope?
There's light here, right? So I see this drop.
Yeah.
Can I try to jump to the side?
No.
To jump to the.
What's
other
your
side,
strength
I mean.
score?
It's 20.
Oh, 20. You can clear the entire pit with a long jump.
Okay.
You wouldn't be able to jump to the side here, but across like that, a long jump will
Okay.
will get you.
I'll do that.
Strong.
Just leave Ryan.
Don't worry, I'll just wait until it goes back down again.
You need to come now, Orion, before it's
I'm
too
good.
late.
I'm good. Thanks. It seems dangerous.
All right,
But remember,
so it's still
you're up there by
It's
yourself.
Torin's turn at the moment.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to end it.
Lollard.
Okay, I just kind of yell out to Ryan, if you don't come now, Ryan, you'll be left up there by yourself. Then where will you be?
No, I'll just
And that-
climb across the walls so it doesn't trigger after it's done.
That seems smart.
Okay. And then I guess I pass my turn.
Alright, all of a sudden the blade really starts to kick up. The maul just gets shattered into tiny little pieces. The rope gets absolutely minced apart. Shards of adamantine go flying anywhere. And the fan is just putting out a very, very strong suction of wind. The maul didn't stand a chance once the blade actually kicked up. Torn into shreds.
So Ryan, was that your mold
No.
or was it Garrick's?
It was mine. I got it from a friend.
Okay.
I'll just keep waiting for my turn until the fan spins down again.
Okay. It takes a full minute for the fan to slow down. A minute later, the fan comes to a halt.
Then I'll jump up on the walls here and start climbing across without touching the ground.
Quickly,
We're okay.
Ryan!
Okay, we're good. We're just gonna keep going.
Oh, there's
Go under
blood.
these.
There's blood on the blades. What if that's your blood?
Okay, even for you, that's kind of illogical, my friend.
What if it's a premonition of the future?
That's actually terrifying. You're right.
Wouldn't want to lose you. Oh, look, Garrick looks like a chicken.
Alright. You guys have managed to make it inside this tomb. So I'll describe it again just so everyone's got a good visual of what you're seeing here. So firstly, there's a deep pit opening up at the entrance, with a stone sarcophagus resting at the bottom. It has a snarling monkey-like creature decorating its lid. And then beyond the pit, there are 3 treasure chests sitting on stone daises. The chest on the left is carved of black onyx. The middle chest is made of rusty iron. And the chest on the right is cast of silver, but glistening with frost. You can actually see a white, what's the word? Like evaporating water coming off of it. I can't remember the name of the process of
Steam?
steam. Yeah, like steam. A frosty steam coming off of it. So that's the one. That damn steam. So yeah, you've got the 3 chests. Each chest is 5 foot long, 3 foot wide, and 3 foot high.
Everybody, step back. I'm
Maybe-
gonna try open one of the chests.
Maybe we don't yet. What the last the last tomb we went to, there was something inside the coffin. Do you want to try to open that and see if there's a cool magic item?
I tried to open the sarcophagus.
Well, it took 2 of us last time.
Should you really-
No,
Should you really
last
open
time I
something?
just opened by myself.
Okay.
Back to the ruler,
just-
I remember.
Stand in the corner, and I'm gonna try open this chest.
Garrick, did something change when you pressed the skull in this room?
Yeah, it turned green.
Yeah, except for
That was the best thing you've ever said, Garrick.
I kind of look up at him as if he's stupid or something.
I'm sorry, Garrick. That's the best thing you've ever said.
Yes, that was good. That was good.
Alright, so Garrick, you're going to open up the left one, this guy.
I'm waiting for them to get farther away.
Would you like me to heal you first?
No, I think if I go down, bring me up again.
Hey, that's my corner. Tell Torrin to move, Orion. Or
Torrin, move.
even better, actually, we can both be there, and Torrin's in front of us.
Okay, like this?
Even more corner.
Awesome.
Go ahead,
Yes.
Okay. I try to open.
Okay, it's actually not locked or anything.
Oh, it's not locked.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice, guys? It's not locked.
You pull
I
it
don't
open.
know.
Wait for.
So when you open it up, the chest is empty. So,
That's disappointing.
the chest is empty, but like the lid, on the underside of the lid, there is a 3-inch long gold key protruding from an adamantine keyhole. In the inside of the lid, there is a key in a keyhole.
I try to open the other chests.
Which one are you opening?
The middle one first.
Okay. You need to be within 5 feet to open it. Keep in mind, you need to pick what square you're standing in at all times. You open up this lid, and it's the same thing. The chest is empty. There is a 3-inch long gold key protruding from an adamantine keyhole set into the underside of the chest lid.
I go to the last one, and before I open it, I ask, "Will you want to stand in the other corner, or are you good here?" Okay, since Lord and Torrent didn't move, I think they're good, and I opened the last chest.
Alright, you open the third one, and it's a little bit cool to the touch. You open it up, and it's empty. And it also has a 3-inch long gold key protruding from an adamantine keyhole set to the underside of the chest lid. So all 3 chests are open, and all 3 are empty, and all 3 have a key and a keyhole in the inside of the
Okay,
lid.
Do you think
people,
that
I'm gonna try to turn this key.
You attempt to turn it, and it does not turn.
What was the? There was something with turn on the inside, wasn't it? On the. Oh, I have written it down somewhere.
You've written it down.
Wanted
Yeah,
to
the
time.
keys turn on the inside only. I said that like 3 times already and forgot to push the button.
Inside.
To get- are the chests big enough to sit inside of and close?
Yep, they're 5 feet long and 3 feet wide, 3 feet high. Could easily fit someone.
Good idea, right? Put it in the chest.
What?
Nope.
What did you say?
Get in the chest and then close it, and then you can turn the key. No downside.
No downside. I don't know. Okay, I will try the middle one.
You're a brave man, Garrick.
And some people.
I go inside, take off my backpack, shield, and sword. I don't think I need a sword inside the chest. Yeah, anything that kind of makes the space even smaller. So I don't have any armor anymore, so can't take that off. I jump into the chest and close it and start screaming.
Think about what you're doing now. You're going inside a treasure chest, and you close the lid, and you guys just hear Garrick screaming.
Get him out! Lawler,
What?
get him out!
Okay.
Okay, I guess we try to get him out.
All right, you open up the lid, and Garrick's just in there,
naked for some reason.
I give him thumb ups. Good reaction, guys. Good reaction.
Oberlacher is actually screaming as well in your mind. Ah, what's happening?
Orion starts screaming too.
Slam the lid back down and back in the corner.
Don't forget your light token here too, Lolad, if you want to
Oh,
have
yeah.
that light
All
with
right.
you.
Right. Okay. Thanks.
All right, he's fine.
Okay.
You close him back in there.
I turn the key.
All right, when you turn it, you hear a click. The key turns, and
It turned, guys.
There's
I don't know if they hear me.
Yeah.
And
they can hear you. There's a pretty loud clicking sound, like your voice is very muffled.
Are you still alive?
And Lollard, you notice something.
I try to open the chest.
I noticed something.
It doesn't open. The key has locked it. Yeah, you notice
Can I-
something, Lollard.
Oh, what is it?
It's the sarcophagus.
Oh,
You hear this tiny little kind of sound, and a stone button that it's the color of rusty iron. It has appeared
oh,
above the monstrous image of the Sioux monster, Wongo.
down here. Okay. Hey, Garrick, try opening or unlocking whatever you did.
I try to turn the key again.
Okay, you turn the key. It seems to unlock the chest, and the button disappears.
And it disappears.
Figured it out.
Okay. Hey, Garrick, there's a button that appears when you turn the key.
Mm-hmm.
You should all three get in the chest.
Three of you should do that.
No, don't you? No, wait. Let's try to push the button while it's.
Well,
Might trigger a trap
do you-
unless all three are available.
I don't know. Maybe,
Well,
maybe not. Let's just
there-
try it.
well, can you try it outside the chest?
I can't turn the key outside the chest.
Oh, when it's open, it doesn't turn.
No, it doesn't turn.
Okay.
I think somebody should get down to the sarcophagus and try to. You said it was a button, or
Yeah,
what
it was a button with the rusty iron color to it, just like the chest.
I was
Okay.
asking lower,
That
but
is-
anyway.
Something
Well,
bad.
yeah.
when
Okay.
you're in the chest.
Yep. Well, that's what I said. Yeah, it's a rusty button, Garrick.
Okay, if it's a button, it should be pushed, shouldn't it?
Well,
And,
let's do all three at once instead of one at a time.
Okay, I get out and try to let's first see if there comes different buttons if we use different chests and try this chest.
All right, give that one a try then.
Go
Okay.
to the blue chest. Same.
Okay. So Garrett gets inside the onyx chest. Torrin gets inside the silver chest. You guys close the lids, and you turn your keys. And when you turn your keys, a onyx button and a silver button appear on the sarcophagus above the
All right,
monstrous image of Wongo.
We have 2 buttons now. Now we have one problem.
Just-
There's
I
4
can't.
of
I
us.
can't.
Done.
Well, I'll press the
And
buttons
we
because
have-
it's safer out here.
Are you
Do
sure?
you want to go down that bit?
Yeah, I'm
If
fine.
it's a trap, it's gonna activate. Think about if there's if the mummy on site who's gonna attack you.
There's no mummy. There's just another. It's just the other god,
You sh-
right?
You sure about that?
Well, the
I'll
last
have
time,
to ask Obalaka.
Case.
the
in that
last
case-
time you messed with a sarcophagus, your personality changed.
And
Yeah.
it's a good thing because I got Obalaka inside me.
Right.
It's a good thing,
But
right?
that also
Oblaka?
means that if Garrick, Lollard, and I are going to be in the chest, and you're out here, you're probably safe because you already have one guard in you, right?
Two, right?
I
What's the
don't know.
chances?
Maybe one god kills the other god.
I'm not getting in the chest.
I was gonna say, isn't
I
it a
don't like
dead
one
goblin?
go. Let's just not move at all.
Okay. Let's not move. We'll be here.
No,
You
have to move.
you can't push a button if you don't move.
Okay. Are you okay
It's
with
either
pushing
the-
a button? Pushing the button is probably safer than getting in the chest, right?
I trust you, Orion.
Okay.
You
Alright.
seem
I'll keep us
healthy.
safe.
Okay, I guess I'm getting in the rust chest then.
With armor and everything? Isn't that
Oh.
kind of tight? I would take it off.
Oh yeah, definitely stripping down.
Not.
Torin, you gonna go
It's-
with
it's-
the
you
armor
can-
into that
you
tiny
can-
chest?
You can
I
fit
was-
in
I'm
the
al-
chest comfortably with your armor. It's
Okay.
easily big enough.
Oh, okay. All right. Well
Yeah.
then, we'll get into the chest.
Okay. Yeah, it's big. It's 3 foot wide, 3 foot high, and 5 foot long. It's a compartment easily enough to accommodate you and all your gear.
It's a coffin.
It's a coffin. Okay, so do you want this light token, Lollard? Do you still want light up?
Oh, well, I guess it's inside with me because I don't know if Orion has dark vision or can he.
I mean, it's pretty claustrophobic in here. Are you turning
That's
your
cool.
key, Lollard?
I guess I'm turning my key now.
Okay. Alright, you turn your key, and sure enough, a rust-colored button appears on the sarcophagus. Well, not that you guys see that, but Garrick, Lollard, and Torrin, you guys are all inside.
Anything up?
I still turned my key.
When you turn it, it's click, lock. You're locked inside the chest.
What are you doing, Orion?
Anything happen?
Maybe we can
Orion's
just leave,
out there.
Orion.
Yeah, we could just leave them. We can't leave our friends, though. They're here to protect us, right?
Yes.
Ryan?
Give me a second. It's scary out here. I'll cast Produce Flame to give myself some light.
Okay. I'll give you a token for that, so it doesn't mess up with your dark vision. You've got dark vision, right? Do you have dark vision?
Shifters do.
Okay, cool. There's your extra light.
If you don't turn the key push the button soon, you have to go into the chest.
Okay. I'll climb down the wall here. And I'll try to push the 3 buttons.
All at the same time.
Such a loaded question.
Oh, you said you push all 3 buttons, so I'll presume that's
Yes.
at the same time.
Yes, I will try to push them all at the same time.
Okay,
Happen?
you push them all down. Garrick, make a Constitution saving throw.
Crap.
Oh, come on. Does it even matter? I have 2 hit points.
Might be. Look on the bright
You
side.
can choose to automatically fail it if you like.
No!
Torrin, make a
What?
Constitution saving throw. Lollard. All non-magical metal objects, including objects you're carrying and wearing,
Yeah.
corrode into worthless piles of rust.
Oh man.
All objects partly made of metal are ruined as their metal components decay. You get rustified, so your
I don't have any armor on me.
Your bucket gets turned basically
well, they're probably
Piles
a
of
little.
wood.
It's mostly wood, so it's fine as a bucket. Your chainmail is turned into rust. Your crossbow bolts are ruined. Your crowbar is turned to rust. Your daggers are turned to rust. Anything metal from your explorer's pack is turned to rust. The fishing tackle is turned to rust. Your grappling hook is turned to rust. Your holy symbol is turned to rust. Your light crossbow is worthless. All of the mechanisms that make it fire have turned to rust. Your lock is gone. Your mace is destroyed. Your manacles are destroyed. Your platinum ring is destroyed. Your shield is destroyed. Your shovel is gone. You can delete all that stuff because it's turned into a pile of rust. Your anything metal is just absolutely destroyed. The silver chest gets blasted with cold energy. It just absolutely floods your chest with cold energy, Torrin. You manage to resist it, and you take 17 cold damage, Torrin.
Okay.
Good news is, when the button's pushed, your chest opens. So Lollard, click, your chest opens. You're surrounded with a big pile of rust. Torrin, click, your chest is open, and you're a little bit cold. Other than that, you're okay.
Removed my temporary hit points first, and then another.
Okay. And Garrick,
Yeah? I don't take any damage, right?
Your chest is filled full of force energy, similar to a disintegration. You take 73 points of force damage, and you are turned into a pile of dust.
Oh!
Whoa! As in, like, he is not there anymore?
When his chest opens, all that is in that chest is a pair of clothes.
Holy
Yeah, a pair of clothes and a
shit.
dagger.
And a dagger.
Because my
Whoa.
backpack and everything else is outside.
Yeah, your chest basically just... It just... there's an incredible amount of force damage. It just... There's like a cracking sound, and you're instantly disintegrated into dust. So that means we're going to take a 10-minute break. Because Garrick will need to introduce his new character.
Oh,
What is going to be your new character, Garrick?
Oh my god.
Eridani. Eridani is my new character.
This guy. Is it monk? No. Hexblade,
No,
sorcerer.
it's a Sorlock.
Cool. Alright.
And Changeling Sorlock.
Changeling. That's Eberron.
Isn't that allowed? Oh,
Subject to discretion, needs to be approved.
oh shit.
I'm not sure if I want Changeling in this campaign setting or not.
Can I change it to a half elf?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd need time to think about Changeling.
Alright. I thought since it was on the list of characters in the character master, but okay.
You get
okay.
standard starting equipment as well.
Oh.
Is half plate part of standard starting
No,
equipment?
the half plate is not Warlocks, then I take it away.
Okay, yeah. Just standard starting equipment and standard array for ability scores as well.
Yeah, was standard, but
Okay.
with the changing you get 3 charisma, you don't get that with it.
Okay, yeah. I'm not sure if I want to include Changeling.
Okay, I will take it down to 19.
Alrighty, so Garrick obviously is disintegrated. and we'll be introducing his new character when we get back. When the 3 lids are opened, the sarcophagus clicks, and something else also happens. We're going to take a 10-minute break now. I'll set up a token for your new character, Garrick, as we welcome the first and only death of this tomb, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
I'll see you guys back in about 10 minutes.
Well, rest in peace, Garrick. Fantastic character. Wow.
I didn't
Sorry
even
about that.
get. Oh, I just got a new ability. I wanted to try it out.
What was it?
In fight, I could put a earth shield around somebody, and if he was attacked, I could teleport to them and make an extra attack.
That's cool.
Yeah, with the D10 extra force damage to the sword.
Isn't it kind of that you killed him, Orion? Because you pushed the button?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to get literal about it, I prefer to say that Astarak killed him because he made the trap, but if you want to point blame somewhere, geez.
That's fine. Integrated by a chest would still work for me, yeah. Great.
Man, well,
What happens when the chest is open? I'm hoping his death is not in vain and the tomb or the crypt thingy also opens and we are getting out of here soon.
getting out of what?
I mean, we need to do something. I think we have to open this crypt thingy. This what is it? Sarcophagus.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it opens. At least then we are done with this, and then Garrick's death is not in vain. You know.
Sure.
If it doesn't open now, then it was all for nothing. You know.
Well, we might get a magic item out of it, and that's worth Garrick's death, right?
Sure. Easily. But he's not here anymore, I think.
No, I
I'm
think
here.
he's... Oh.
We're just
Sorry about your character, man.
I'm changing my character to half elf. Since
Alright.
changing wasn't allowed. I had to calculate something.
Understandable. We're just messing with you anyway, so.
What armor did you leave outside of the,
I don't have any armor outside. I didn't have
that's
any
right.
armor.
That's right.
But there's a shield and a sword and a backpack.
Well, maybe someone who has now only rusted stuff will want some of that.
Yeah.
See
just
what
make sure.
happens when you don't listen to Garrick.
Well,
We at least know what happens to Garrick when we don't listen to Garrick.
Torn, you can have my armor too.
I
The mithril
don't
half
think.
plate, that'll do it for you.
I think it will not help me much. I already have 18 armor class.
Was it your stuff disintegrated, or was that Lawler?
No, that was Lollard. That wasn't me.
Then Lawler will have my armor. That's what I meant.
Yeah. Okay, great. I already have chainmail too.
And I changed chest. Damn it.
Hey, if anyone's there, are we level 8 or level 7?
8, but we haven't rested yet, so we don't get anything from 8 yet.
Oh, okay. That's why I don't have all that stuff from 8. Okay, alright.
Yeah.
Sorry about your character, man.
The new character will be just as fun.
Yeah, but she was gonna be female, but a changeling, so I thought she could be a male most part of the time, but no, I don't know if I want to make a male or female.
Flip for it. Roll
There you
a
go.
d2 in the chat.
Well, I'm not that good with female voices, that's the problem.
You don't have to do a voice. You can just say she's female. One of the
Yeah.
people who started was Petra. The character didn't, or the player didn't like change voice or anything.
I will try anyway, so don't laugh too much.
You got it.
Yeah, she is female.
Okay, cool.
It's Petra.
What kind of armor does a warlock get? Leather armor or studded leather?
For start,
I think
for like
le-
The
Okay,
starting equipment for Warlock, was that your first class?
Yeah,
I can look it up for you.
but she was a hexblade, so I don't know if that changes the setting or just that he.
It's just the same for any sort of. You get like to choose from
Okay.
like 3 different selections.
Okay.
Starting equipment, it's you get equipment from your background. So what's your background?
Hermit.
So
What armor that you get from your class? You don't get it from your.
yep. So firstly, you get the items from the hermit background, and then you get the other stuff in addition from the class. So from hermit, that should already be all on your sheet, I think.
Yeah, that's all on my sheet.
Alright, with Warlock, you get a light crossbow and 20 bolts, or any simple weapon, a component pouch or arcane focus,
Okay.
a scholar's pack
Yeah.
or dungeoneer's pack, and leather armor,
Yeah.
any simple weapon, and 2 daggers.
Okay. Yeah, I have spear and daggers.
Okay, so it's just leather armor.
So leather armor.
Alright, so let's continue. So a couple of things happen. Firstly, Orion hits all 3 buttons at once. The chests click open after everyone's blasted with the magic inside their chests. Torrin with cold energy, Lollard's metallic items all turned into rust, and Garrick disintegrated. Down there with you, Orion, when you press the 3 buttons, the stone sarcophagus, it turns into transparent crystal. And you can see straight through it. It reveals a mummified monkey-like creature within. And clutched in its desiccated claws is a fearsome mace. Torrin and Lollard, your lids are open. You're free to climb out if you like. You'll soon obviously make the discovery of Garrick, which is probably going to be alarming and surprising and terrifying all at the same time.
Yeah. I have a question. Since I lost my holy symbol and that's my magical focus, can I make do with one?
Your holy symbol is something that displays your god. You could try and carve something out, or you need to just have that symbol displayed. What do you have, a shield and then a necklace or something?
Well, I had like a little pendant, with the little emblem of Lathander. But what I was going to do is see if I could kind of like make one. And if you agree with this, what I was going to do was I have a vial, I guess, with glass and holy water. And I was going to take some of Garrick's ashes and pour holy water in it and make that my new holy symbol.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. That sounds kind
It's
That's
kind of
of, it was sounding like very good until you like got Garrick's ashes, but no, you can you can
I'm kind of like it's kind of like a remembrance of our Lathander's the god of life, so it's like
Lathander's a god of light.
life and life.
You
so
you can well you can that sounds very dark. You can no, you can just carve a sunburst onto one of the wooden shields and use that as a holy symbol. It just needs to be Lathander's symbol, and you need to proudly show it, and you can. That's enough for the Morning Lord to grant you power for a material component. So you'll be able to take one of the wooden shields and carve your holy symbol.
I think you had crayons, right?
Yeah, you can use
I
chalk.
can take the chalk. I guess I can use the chalk.
It just needs to be the symbol. So yeah, you'll be able to do that, but you are probably not going to do that immediately, but that is possible.
Okay.
So, firstly, there's, Lollard and Torrin, you guys can climb out of your chest if you like, and then you're going to realize Garrick doesn't climb out.
So what happened? Is the sarcophagus open?
No, you can see through it.
Okay.
Garrett, can I get some light down here?
I don't think Garrick is there. Garrick is not here with us, Orion.
Garrick? Where did he go? Did he transport somewhere?
Sort of.
He ran off and left a big pile of ash.
Did he do that misty step thing again?
He was
something like that.
He was teleported to the plane of Olympia.
As you're saying this, Orion, all of a sudden you lean back on the wall, and something starts to move, and you turn around and you see a magical carving. It's like when your allies got taken by these stone hands. You saw the bas relief of Millhouse and Nathan and Nim. There's another one of these. And when you lean against it, suddenly the person trapped within is released from captivity. It's Eridani.
There's a trap, guys. So, this is Wongo here to kill us. Help me kill him immediately.
Attack immediately. Alright, so...
Who? What happened? What?
Let's find out who Eridani is, and then we can figure out how
to kill her.
She got in. Find out her weaknesses. The best, most effective way to kill her. Find out how she got down here, and well, you don't have to come up with anything, but we'll just kind of make something up on the spot. So we have to introduce your character.
Eridani, since she is not a changeling, she is a half-elf. She works for an order of clerics. She isn't a cleric herself, but she works for an order of clerics. And they divined that the curse that's plaguing the mainland was originated from this place. And she was sent as a scouting expedition, because the clerics are trying to find another solution or anything to help the dying people. So she was sent as a scouting force to scout out this ruined city and send a signal for and coordinates for teleportation to send in the main force. But when she got to the city, she was hit from behind and lost consciousness and just woke up here.
Okay.
She's a half-elf. And has leather armor, a spear, and holy symbol in the other hand, because she was trying to cast a spell when she was knocked out.
Alrighty, you don't know how you got inside the tomb, how you got trapped inside this magical carving, but you've now just been released, and you can see Orion, and you can hear other voices, and you don't know what's going on. There's a crystalline sarcophagus that you can see straight through, and there's the mummified remains of a Sioux monster in here, clutching a mace. The mace looks pretty grisly as well. It has like a double skull for the head with these like sharp horns sticking out. It looks magical as well, and the eyes of the skull are filled with a dull yellow light.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
Who are you? And she lifts one hand, and energy starts forming. She doesn't release it yet, but she's ready to.
Alright, you know a ready to action when you see it. What do you do?
I hide behind the sarcophagus.
Which you can see through, right?
Ah!
Yeah.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Torn, do the thing.
Don't speak to it, Orion. It might possess us.
I say, hello. I'm Torin.
So
How are you
who's your
doing?
friend, Orion? Why are you hiding?
I don't know. They're gonna attack us.
Are you gonna?
I'm kind of confused because three people from three sides of me are trying to keep everybody in eyesight, which doesn't work really well. And the hand goes from one person to the next with the energy holding.
Out my hand to help her get up.
You have a long hand.
Deep is the pit anyway.
20 feet.
20 feet. Okay, that's.
As I said, you have a long hand.
I go grab a rope.
Stretch Armstrong.
Arms.
Alright, so you drop a rope down.
Yeah, I do.
There's still a rope around the chest which disintegrated me.
Yeah,
You were disintegrated?
You're you were disintegrated. Your whatever you had left over is still there as well, Garrick. Like whatever Garrick had left over. Whatever.
I'll use my own.
Who are you guys? Why did you hit me over the head?
We didn't do that. Please don't attack us.
No, you just appeared here after a
Can
friend.
everybody move to the left of me? I
That's
don't
not
like
stop.
somebody behind me.
Why are you here? How about that?
I'm climbing down to the
better?
maze.
Well, we're
It's
trying
a
to
20-foot drop, and the walls are smooth. How are you climbing down?
Oh. Isn't there a rope still attached to the casket of Garrick?
That's
Yeah, and that's probably in the corner where I am, so I don't.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well then I
Oh, no,
guess
that-
I'm
that
climbing
rope-
down on...
Yeah, that rope got kind of flung over there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you
so
could, you could
but
use
it's-
that to climb down. Yeah, there's enough.
Okay,
Make an
I'm
athletics
climbing
check.
down.
Make an athletics check to climb down.
If you try to climb down on her, she's gonna fire.
Ryan will growl.
And I kind of
Don't-
go, excuse me, you need to move.
You climb down. You can climb down to this space.
Okay. And I want to grab the mace, since I have no mace.
The
It's
set
secret, it's not
is
open, right?
It's see-through.
no,
but
it's not open.
Yeah, it's transparent crystal, so
Oh.
it has like a bluish tinge. It's like a big
Oh,
rectangular box with a bluish tinge that you can see through.
Is there any way of opening the sarcophagus?
It seems to be seamless. There's no lid or anything like that.
What are you,
It's like
grave robbers?
It's like a glass cabinet.
Don't risk it.
Are you
there-
grave robbers?
You might be possessed.
No, we don't rob graves. We just
To,
borrow
get rid of-
treasure.
That
Trying
is
to get
what
rid
a
of-
grave robber would say.
Well, listen, stranger. I don't know who you are or why you're here, but you are currently in the Tomb of the Nine Gods. There is somewhere in here is a soulmonger. We are here to destroy it so that, to save the world and all that fun stuff. You're welcome to join us. We need all the bodies we can throw at this. But in the meantime, we need to get this mace out.
Well, you say
without
that, she
triggering
points
that.
at the mummy. Do you have a body there?
Which mummy are you pointing at?
The one in the casket.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Are there still buttons on that casket or the sarcophagus?
It's a just a crystal cabinet. That's all it is now.
And it's just
What's
solid
the
crystal?
problem? And she releases the energy she has been holding at the casket.
What is the energy?
Eldritch blast.
Nothing happens. Nothing comes out of your hand. You just
Okay.
try to shoot at it, and there's no life force connected to the sarcophagus. It's Eldritch Blast only works on creatures. It needs to connect to something living.
It does? Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
you can't just fire it around
I heard something about
in
that
the air
before,
and
yeah.
things like that.
Can I knock on the see-through casket?
It sounds like glass. Tap, tap, tap.
Okay. Well,
It seems fairly brittle. It's transparent. Seems pretty thin.
Hey Orion. I'm apparently right now kind of in my undies right now, and do you mind?
I was just about to offer.
Well, no. Well, I was gonna say, can you break that glass?
Well, do you want my armor?
Oh, you have armor. Well, why do you need the armor too?
I do, but I'm pretty beefy without it. I should be okay. You need to protect me, so the stronger you are is better for me, right? As long as you promise to protect me, I'll give you my armor.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Yes or no to that. It's like, yeah. I guess we'll go ahead and go with that for the time being, because we know how you've been lately.
Hey,
I
Somewhat
have some
different.
spare clothes for you if you want.
Well, I have spare clothes. I just don't have no armor now.
Okay,
And a weapon,
great.
and that mace looks awfully nice right this moment. That's why I want you to break the.
if you help me take off
Eldani
the armor-
Eldani looks at your hand and then takes the other hand and summons fire and tries to cast that at
Firebolt.
the casket. Yeah.
Is Lola putting on that armor first?
It take a couple minutes to take off, I think.
Yeah,
And then
it
put
takes.
on.
I think it's a minute to take off and 5 minutes to put on.
And I'll help him. So I'll take it off and I'll help Lallard put on the armor to cut the time down.
Okay. All right, you get the mithril half plate, Lollard. It's 15 plus Dex or AC. This
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
It's incredibly light as well.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. Let's see a firebolt, Aridani. It hits. We're going to be rolling initiative. When you hit
Fantastic.
it, the entire crystalline sarcophagus shatters into tiny little pieces. And this wakes up the Sioux monster mummy inside. It opens its eyes and clutches its mace and lets out a roar. It's basically a desiccated corpse. It's not really wrapped up in bandages like a typical mummy. It's more just like a corpse, resting in its sarcophagus. And it wakes up and it looks angry. Torin, you're up first.
Cool. So first I take my mace from my backpack. I think that would be an action. And I hand it.
Interactive
or-
object. You're 20
Yeah.
feet above everyone else, Torin.
Yeah, I want to. Would that work? Drop it down.
Yeah.
So that Lollard has a weapon.
Okay, you drop him down a mace. You can do that with an interactive object.
Okay, I'll do that, and then I'll use my action to get my sacred weapon on.
Okay.
My longsword.
Your blade
That's it.
becomes surrounded by energy. Eridani.
I move one step north. That doesn't make an attack of opportunity, does it?
No.
The mummy, is it still lying in the casket, or is it?
It's sprung up using its tail, and it's not prone.
Okay.
It's clutching this mace in its hand, and it's the eyes, the eye sockets of the skull on the mace are glowing with this pale yellow light.
I try Eldritch Blast on it.
Okay. You'll be disadvantaged because it's a ranged attack and you're within 5 feet.
Yeah. Well, no, I take a shocking grasp.
Okay.
That's a melee attack.
Yeah. That hits. Alright, you grab it and it bursts into flames a little bit from the lightning. It shocks its reaction out and the creature just kind of chuckles.
What the heck are you guys doing in here?
Well, apparently we're killing Sioux monsters. Help!
Trying to, and that's me.
Orion.
Now, assuming Obalaka will let me, I will try to stab the Sioux monster with my sword.
Oh yeah. Kill it before it kills us! Is
Good.
Overlocker's response.
Good call. Nothing added to that, just the normal attack.
It's pretty hard to hit Orion. The rapier kind of just breaks off a piece rather than piercing into it. As it's resistant, it takes 3 damage.
Okay, I'll do that again.
That's another hit, and you break off another piece of it for 4 damage.
Guys, we need magic to hurt it.
Lollard.
I am. Ooh. Let's see. I have my holy symbol. So, well, makeshift holy symbol, I guess now.
You didn't have time to carve it yet, Lollard. It's
Okay. All right.
something you
So
need to do with a little bit of downtime.
all right, that's good. That'll take some time. Okay. So then the only thing I have is you threw me down. Torin threw me down. What was it? A dagger or
Mace.
a mace?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
cast spells that don't have material components as well.
So more or less cantrips.
I don't know. Spells that don't have material components. I'm not sure what spells you have prepared. But if it has an M next to it, you can't do that.
For
If it's
also-
just V or
yeah.
S, then you can still cast those spells just fine.
Okay, so we will do this. And we will cast it, to this point here,
Okay.
where it's by this.
Alright, your spiritual weapon hits. It slams into the Zoo Monster Mummy for 5 points of damage, and it just gives you another chuckle.
Oh, that's not good. So after that, that's going to be our turn.
That's a bonus action.
What's a bonus action?
Spiritual weapon.
Oh, okay. As then I can take another hit with a. Oh, that's right, yeah. And I'll hit. I do have my mace now. I will take a hit with a mace, I guess. Let me put a mace back in here. And does that hit?
So I had to reload a second. What did you roll?
20.
Hit. This compendium glitch that's been annoying the hell out of me lately. Alright, you hit it for 1 damage. The bludgeoning is resisted. You just kind of take off a little chunk of this desiccated grey flesh.
Okay, then that's my turn.
Alrighty, its turn, and it clutches the mace as it recovers from that little shock. And all of a sudden this wave of terror emanates from it, and it chuckles as well. As the wave of terror washes out and washes over you all, everyone needs to make a wisdom save against being frightened. You resist Orion.
I don't know.
Eridani, you become frightened. And
Look, if they're within 10 feet of me, can add 3 for my aura of protection.
you're 20 feet above them. They don't get your aura.
Of course.
And that also affects you, Taran.
I can do that, right? The plus 3.
Yeah, you get that always. You get your own aura.
Which one was it?
Wisdom
right?
saving throw.
Add 3 to that.
11. Fail. You're frightened. Alright, while you guys are frightened, you lose your reaction. And the only thing that you'll do on your turn is try to get as far away from that Sioux monster as possible. So that means for you, Torin, you will try to run down the room with the fan.
8.
Torin, you need to try and get as far away from that Sioux monster as possible. You have to use the dash action to try and get away from it.
But I have to get to the other side, I have to jump over it, right?
Yeah, you have to take a 10-foot run up. So you move back. You need to move back 10 feet to get a run up. So that's 10 and 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet. All right, when you step there, you step on the pressure plate. The fan starts up.
Keep running. I have to.
Yep, 45. When you hit the fan, that's 60. No, sorry, that would be 55. Count it as difficult terrain. You attempt to dive through it, and you need an acrobatics check for that. Good news is, you get through it. Bad news is, the adamantine blade from the fan smacks into you as you're deposited over the other side of it. And it kind of hurts. You get slashed. You take 41 points of slashing damage.
Oh dear.
And you're getting sucked back through the fan. You can repeat the wisdom save against the fear at the end of your turn. You're still
That's
frightened.
12.
Still not enough.
Do I stay at this location or am I?
Yeah, that's 60 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not pulled in right now.
No. Not yet. Eridani, you have to try and get out with the same manner. The first thing you'll do is try to climb up this rope to get away from it. Make an athletics check. That's not enough to climb the rope. You're basically backed into the corner. You're absolutely terrified of it. So the only thing you can do now is dodge. And repeat the saving throw. You just want to get away from this thing. It's so scary. It's spooky. You snap out of it. And at the end of the turn you get your reaction back and you're no longer frightened.
Okay. That's what I could do this run.
Orion. You hit it with a rapier, you break off another dried off chunk of its flesh for 4 damage. We're muted, by the way. That's another hit.
Sorry.
You break off another piece for 3 points of damage.
And then I'm kind of worried about what it's going to do, so I will shift as a bonus action here.
Okay.
I'll do that on my turn.
A lot.
We're going to, we're casting, we're going to go ahead and cast this.
Alright, you hit it with a point blank guiding bolt. That's a hit. The guiding bolt smashes into it. The golden light burns into its flesh. It lets out a loud roar, taking the full 13 radiant damage, and next attack on it has advantage as a yellow holy fire.
Right, and then so we're going to attack it with the spiritual weapon.
Hit. The spiritual weapon slams down into the mummy, and 8 points of force damage breaks off another big chunk of it. It's looking very badly destroyed. Pieces of it falling off everywhere.
After that, we pass our turn.
It glares at you, Lollard. Its eyes gleam with a red light. Make a wisdom save against being frightened. It doesn't scare you. And you've definitely earned its ire. It takes this disgusting hand. It's all balled up. Its fingers look like black dried chilies. And it tries to punch you in the face. It hits you. And this disgusting black and purple wound appears where it hit you. You take 19 points of damage. And you need to
is
make...
that?
Yeah.
I was going to say, is that necrotic damage?
Oh yes, there's... If you're resistant, right? Okay, sorry. So
yep.
4 necrotic and 11 bludgeoning, 15 points. But then it's this this rotting little patch that's left on you. Make a Constitution save to try and resist that. You manage to resist it, and the patch disappears, clears right up. Torrin, so sorry about this, Torrin, but You're sucked back through the fan. However, you can make a strength saving throw to try and not let that happen.
Okay, I'll add 3 to this again.
You're very
So
lucky.
it's 20.
You're able to actually walk against the air that's trying to suck you through the propeller blade, through the blender.
I keep on going because I'm still scared.
Yeah. You'll basically run like as far away as you possibly can. Like you'll go all the way back to Port Nyanzaru if you can.
Exactly.
Oh, it's like pitch black for you as well. You can follow the railing.
I didn't see much anyway, so I'm hoping I'm going somewhere that there.
Go just straight down. 4 more spaces down over here, Tara. And then repeat your
Man,
saving
this is turning
throw.
into a
Oh, there's a little more light.
this is turning into a horror movie.
Yeah, it's a spooky session.
That's both my actions, my action and movement action, right? I
Yeah,
don't think
your
I-
only action now is dash, and if you're in a dead end, it's dodge. So you get to do, you do get to repeat that wisdom saving throw.
Of course. Let's see. 18.
You're not frightened anymore, Torrin. Eridani.
How does the mummy look?
It's pretty
So it's-
badly broken apart. Not much left of it.
Okay, I will go for burning it. Seems like a good idea. So I'm casting a firebolt.
That's a hit. The firebolt slams into it, and it's actually vulnerable, so that's 34 points of fire damage. It explodes. It just turns into ash. It drops the mace on the ground, and a little bit of wind washes through it and blows the ash away.
What the heck have you guys dragged me into?
It's
Story.
it's a long story.
There's a bunch of these tombs everywhere. They usually have a magic item in them, or at least the ones we've seen so far. They're also filled with the corpses of deadish gods. And somehow this will lead us to the Soulmonger, we're hoping.
I will.
Are you in?
Cure wounds on myself. My last spell here goes.
Okay.
I have one of those for you too if you come back, Torn.
I still need to contact my order.
Good luck.
What do you mean, good luck?
You may have problems with that here.
I want to go back to the last bit before the pressure plate, but I will not go on that.
Okay, you can
there.
feel that wind still, but you hear the fan die down after 1 full minute of spinning.
Are you okay, Torin?
Oh well, I'm alive. That's
Hang
about
out
it.
there. Don't try to get across. You might get sucked in.
No, I won't.
Okay.
So
I
now-
tried
this
to use.
way?
What happened? Did you kill the thing?
Yeah, we're all
Damn,
good.
That thing was scary.
Is the mace available?
Yeah, the Mace of Terror is just sitting there.
Ooh, I like it. I think I'll grab it.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
When you touch it, this red smoke begins to seethe from the head of the mace, forming the outline of a monkey with a long tail. With a roar, the smoky apparition leaps at you, screaming, "Let me in!" And the smoke attempts to enter you, Lollard. Do you allow that to happen, or do you resist?
Ooh.
Orion will start yelling, "Don't do it! Don't do it!"
I'm going to resist, and we'll see.
You can attempt to resist the spiritual inhabitation. Make a charisma saving throw to see if you have a strong enough force of personality.
Alright! I'm liking this! I got a free ride, bitch! I'm Wongo!
Oh no!
What the fuck's your name?
Lord?
Not
Who
that
are
I
you?
care. Me and you, we're gonna get along just fine. Not that I care.
And you become attuned to this Mace of Terror, firstly. So, the Mace of Terror, you guys basically saw what it does. It lets out this wave of scary energy and it makes creatures have to run away and they'll keep on running. Alright, so you become instantly attuned to that, Lollard, and you also gain a new friend.
Yeah.
It's Wongo, and you get this card, alright? I'm going to give it to you.
Okay.
Only you can see it, and
Alright.
it gives you some information. I'll explain it to you. It's Wongo's spirit. You can reveal this information if you like, or you can keep it to yourself. It's entirely up to you. But you'll see there, oh man, Roll20's being annoying. So there's some things that you got there. I need to actually reload my page because there's this glitch where you open a handout and then once it's done, once you close it, you can't actually open it again. But you'll see a floor that you have. So while inhabited by Wongo, you'll gain that floor. It overrides any opposing floor and supersedes conflicting personality traits. And you also get a special power. I'll give you a moment to digest that.
I try to climb out of the.
Oh, okay. All right.
You can make
Okay,
an
I've got
athletics
it.
check to try and climb out.
I'm trying to use the rope.
Guys,
Yeah.
you there?
It's an athletics check with the rope.
Yeah, we have two new party members. Is the good news?
As you try to climb up, all of a sudden, just for a bit of an example, Lollard tries to push in front of you and climb up first. Lollard, make an athletics check.
We're getting out of this motherfucking pit. Yeah.
Great.
Use him as a stepping stone.
And Lollard kind of steps on you, using you as a stepping stone to climb out first.
I guess maybe my idea for a holy symbol is kind of good now.
Oh yeah, I'm liking that. Scoop that ash up.
Okay.
Oh, that's metal.
We'll make a tea out of that shit.
You guys notice that all of a sudden the Lord walks over to Garrick's ashes and grabs a whole big handful of it, pops it into a vial, shakes it up with some water, and says, "Yeah." And it
Holy
starts to glow.
All right, Lollard.
Well, I don't know how Lola normally reacts, so I just shake my head at the common decency of people.
I mean, you don't even know that was a person once, dude. That's just some dust on the ground.
Yeah.
Lollard, you get DM inspiration for role playing the floor that you get from Wongo.
Okay, thanks.
Did I give you inspiration as well, Orion?
Yeah, you did.
Cool.
Thanks.
I never used mine.
You still have it.
You
No,
totally used it on that disintegrate.
Given
man.
to you as a player rather than a character.
Oh, okay.
And you can actually give it to someone else as well if you
Oh.
like. You can
Oh, I
transfer
didn't
it
know
to
that.
Another character. So if you really want someone to make a save or something, you can Say, I have my inspiration. Give them
Oh, that's nice.
advantage.
That's nice.
Well, I think a couple of us are pretty beat up and maybe out of spells. Hey, Turin, how you feeling out there?
Well, I'm not doing too well. Don't feel I have any power left.
Well,
But-
how about we all get out of here and we reconvene at that
Yeah,
undead place and rest?
yeah. Seems like a good idea.
Why don't we wait?
Pretty dark out here.
Out of character. Isn't this room much safer than a room with a lot of people in it?
Well, Turin
Just saying.
can get in here.
I'm pretty sure the trap's deactivated now. You can tell him that, Lalad.
I don't want to.
I like you. But I'm being serious. The trap, it's been deactivated. You should be able to just pass on through just fine now.
Wongo, and you see Lillard jump over this way. Can I make that jump?
Yeah.
And then
What's
I
your
just start
strength
walking
score?
down.
Wait, what's your strength score?
13.
Yeah, you can make it. No, you
Okay.
you jump on it. The pressure plate sinks in and the fan starts to spin.
Oh, Wongo, you're a naughty one, aren't you? And I try to jump back into the pit.
It's a 20-foot drop.
I know. It's the only place I can go. Quick enough.
I want to see you dance, he says.
You
This is
drop
the greatest
down
thing ever.
and
What's the step?
you land prone and you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
The heck
wow.
is this floor?
Oh, man. This is gonna. This is gonna be
This
a naughty.
is gonna be interesting.
Oh yeah, by the
Oh
way,
boy.
not. It would have been
Thanks for chopping.
better if you got chopped up, but whatever. Hey, Stepping Stone! Tell that Stepping Stone to get back down here. Oh, I don't like this, Orion. What's
Me
happened
neither.
to Lalad?
I don't know. Do you know anything about this the Sioux monster, dude?
Wongo? I don't know. He seems insane. I think he's very violent.
Well, yeah, definitely. Let's keep him in front of us, yeah?
Yes,
I'm gonna
let's
climb back
do
up
that.
the ladder, up the rope.
Make an athletics check. Climb up the rope easily enough.
Mr. Lord, you gonna
Yeah.
try that again?
No, I don't think I'm gonna try that again. There's some confusion going on. Let's say, I guess.
Oh,
You shouldn't
okay.
play because then the thing will turn and it's very painful.
If
Eric-
you
How big is Erdani?
5'8",
How much do you weigh?
You don't ask, lady.
what's your business? What is your business?
500 pounds?
Oh, I was just gonna offer to carry you across the, very dangerous pit trap, but
Oh, there's a pit trap. It's a problem with the floor. Or?
yes, you could say that.
Oh, okay. I touch Lord and cast flying on myself and Lord with a twin spell. I use 3 sorcerer points for that. And cast fly.
Thanks for nothing.
Wongo says telepathically.
Thank you. Maybe you hear me say.
Wait, did Eridani hear Wongo say that?
No. The voices are only telepathic. So
Gotcha.
Lollard's only just hearing this all in his mind.
Okay. Well, if they're flying, I'll climb.
Don't forget your backpack, Lord.
Alright, so Lollard Wongo just says,
What are you waiting for? Let's move it. We don't need to wait for these losers.
I don't. Well, okay. Yeah, I grab my backpack and things out of the little chest here. What's left out of the chest, I guess, and kind of take off.
See you later, suckers. Leave him in the ash.
You forgot your backpack, Mr. Lord.
No, I haven't forgotten it. I got it.
I poked at Garrick's backpack.
Backpack schmack pack. We don't need no backpack to dictate our lives.
Okay. I take the backpack with me. And the sword and the shield.
How are you getting across, Aerodani?
I'm flying.
Oh, I thought you did fly on Lollard.
Yeah,
He twinned it.
Twinned it.
Oh, twin. Sorry, I missed that. Okay. Alright, you
I
grab the
used 3
backpack.
sorcery point and twinned it.
And it has all of the items that Garrick had.
Convenient.
This is interesting.
Well, they're yours now.
Should be a history about this place. Interesting.
Hey, Obalaka, do you know anything about this skull? Any way to get the safest way in?
Yes. Safest way in would be not to go in.
That's a fair point. How do you guys feel about going to rest at inside the undead one?
Undead? I don't think that's a good idea.
Hey,
Well, it's okay.
Herbert, or whatever your name is. Guy, I'm inside.
Yeah?
Why don't you send one of your lackeys in? It'd be funny if they get kind of crushed up.
Oh, there's something in there. Is there?
I don't know, but it would just be funny to see them get crushed.
Understood. Hey guys, we need to go rest someplace. And Ariana, in that backpack, you might find a mask of some sort. You might need it.
Why?
So you something bad doesn't happen to you that we don't know of yet, unless you don't wear it, and then we'll know what bad will happen. Does that make sense?
Keep in mind your new floor, Lollard. Your floor overrides your conflicting personality traits.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So you lose your inspiration for now for
Okay.
acting against that. You'll gain it back if you adhere to the floor once more.
Understood.
As this is happening, Wongo says, "Oh dear, if we're gonna be like making camp or something, I was thinking we could take those ashes and put it in people's water skins."
Mr. Dragonborn,
Oh,
you don't look so good. And I cast Cure Wounds.
Thank you. You're my favorite person now.
I'll actually do the same thing. For you too, Torin.
Thanks.
What do you say, Lollard? We put the ashes in their water skins.
oh, we have to wait till they're asleep, though.
Yeah, just to see their faces once they drink it. We'll tell them afterwards. Ah.
And as I walk past Torin, I slap him on the head and I cast this on him.
Alright, make a charisma save, Lollard. You're going against your floor again. You're going to be taken over by Wongo if you keep on going against the floor. So take that healing back. You're having to fight Wongo. So keep in mind your floor though, Lollard. I don't want to have to remind you, but you should actually just voluntarily adhere to it. So do you think that would be something that you would do with your new floor?
Yeah, I can do it, but I was just taking a chance. Cause I need to heal myself
Well,
too as well.
I'm saying like you should be you should be role playing that floor instead of me having to tell you like twice now that your character shouldn't be doing that. So just presume that you didn't do that healing. You need to.
All right. So I'll take it back.
Adhere to that floor.
I'll take it back.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take it back then.
Okay. It overrides all of your conflicting personality traits.
Right. I'll take it back, and instead of doing it on Torin, I'll do it on myself.
Ah, that's better. Wongo says. You feel Wongo basically trying to overpower you when you attempt to heal someone else. And you get your inspiration back, Lollard. But these spirits do have the power to basically make demands and take you over if they wish.
That's cool. And I look at Ariana and go, you know, Ariana, there's something interesting in this little hole over here. You should stick your hand in there and see.
That sounds
Nope.
more like it.
No,
No.
I
don't
look
do that.
inside. It's still dark. Is it
Sorry,
still
that's
dark
not what
inside?
It's just pure
Yeah.
blackness.
If you stick your hand in there, you pull out a treasure.
No.
Are you casting
dangerous.
Dispel Magic on it?
Yeah, it's dark. I'm not putting my hand in there while it's dark.
Alright. Are you doing that as a sorcerer?
Yep.
Alright, make a charisma check. You do feel a sense of the weave here. Right, it's a powerful force of magic. And you managed to dispel it.
Ooh.
Inside, there is a cavity. And there's something lurking in there. It's like a small kind of bowl-shaped cavity. And it doesn't like having its darkness dispelled, so it attacks. It's a shadow demon. Lurking in here. In a small area. You see it exposed. It's demonic in appearance. Its body seems to be completely made of shadow. Has very long claws, and its lower torso is nothing more than a wisp of darkness. And as soon as that darkness is dispelled, it looks at you, Eridani, and it rushes you.
So what'd you find, Eridani?
I have time to cast
It's Torrent's turn.
Oh, okay.
I see it coming out of there yet, or
You can see these shadowy arms extending out from the mouth of this carving.
right? Let's see. I used my Tone Divinity just now. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'll grab my crossbow and shoot at it.
All right. Oh, from there, Torrin, you
I'll move over one.
had 3/4 cover, and you hit it.
Yeah.
The crossbow just hit that hand that's extending outwards, and tiny little the bolt basically bounces off of a tiny little wisp of shadow leaves one of its claws, hitting it for 3 damage. It's resistant.
Okay. That's it.
Eridani.
I cast Hexblade's Curse.
Okay, you put a curse on it.
And then I move back and ready an Eldritch Blast.
If you ready a spell, you will lose fly because you have to concentrate to do that.
Oh. Oh well. That's life.
Okay. Alright, Lollard and Eridani just plant their feet on the ground. You hold an Eldritch Blast, and
Yeah, when he comes out, I'm gonna blast him into Lollard.
okay. Wow. Alrighty. Alright, you've got your hand there, ready to unleash the energy.
Yeah.
It's your bonus action and movement and action. Alright, it emerges, and it's going to provoke an opportunity attack from Orion first. You swing it at Orion, but you end up just kind of hitting the statue. And Eridani, you've got your held action ready. You can unleash it. That hits.
I forgot Hexblade Curse that gives it.
So 3 extra
Wow.
damage.
I hit 3 extra damage plus 5 from my charisma, which aren't on this either.
Okay,
I have to like.
14.
So 14 for
Alright,
the first
the first
one.
beam smashes into it, and you have like repelling blast or something.
Yeah, I have repelling blast.
Alright, you knock it back 10 feet into Orion. It doesn't have to squeeze when it's there. You got your second beam. That's a hit. And
14.
okay, 14 damage. You knock it back another 10 feet.
E-
Or do you want
Yeah.
to keep it there?
No, I knock it back another 10 feet.
Okay, it gets knocked back, and those beams are just like ripping it apart. All these ribbons of shadowy energy are just disappearing away from it. Alright, its turn. It hisses at you all. Damn you, adventurers! It says. And it tries to claw at Torrin. And it swings a claw through. It doesn't actually create any physical injury, but an explosion of psychic energy floods your mind. You take 10 points of psychic damage. Then it simply phases through the wall. And Torrin and Lollard, you've both got an attack of opportunity when it leaves your space.
I have my crossbow ready, so
Oh yeah.
can I do that or
No, it has to be a melee. Did you want to take an attack?
can
of
I hit it
opportunity?
with can I hit it with my crossbow, like without being a real
You
weapon?
can make an improvised weapon attack. It's a strength check. No proficiency bonus. And it'll do 1d4 damage. Did you want to take an attack at it, Lola?
Yeah, if I'm right, I can do Warcaster, can't I? For the opportunity.
Yeah, you can do a spell that targets it. Only it.
Okay.
A single target
Alright.
spell.
Yeah, so we're gonna do
Alright, you go for a guiding bolt. No bless. So that would be 11 because of disadvantage. You launch a guiding bolt at it, but it kind of knocks your arm. That misses it. And it goes through the wall. Just phases straight through the wall. The northern wall. Lollard. What do you do?
let's see, we have he's gone now, more or less. We don't have him inside anymore.
It goes through the wall. You do know that there's that underground river down there.
Yeah. I just kind of jump down into the river.
Alright, you splash down. It costs you 5 feet of movement, and then you can see it. It's actually just moving up along the river to the north. I drop a sacred flame down on this thing. It attempts to very quickly move out of the way. But it fails, and the golden fire from the radiant energy eats through it. For 20 points of radiant damage, it's vulnerable. It's being snuffed. And Wongo just says, "Ah, yeah, burn it!" Lallard. Oh, sorry, Orion. I think you're muted, Orion.
So sorry. I'll sheathe my sword and jump into the sewer.
Okay. That's 5, 10, 15 to get there. This
And
is
I'll
difficult
cast...
terrain. Sorry, it'll be 20 to get there.
Okay. Am I squeezing in this spot?
No. Yes. You need to be there to not be squeezed. That will be 30.
Oh. Okay. I'll throw, in order to not get melee with it, because Oblaka... No, I do want to get melee. I'll check with Oblak if it's okay for me to jump into melee with it.
Yes, of course. Just kill it before it kills us. Just be careful, Orion.
Okay.
Don't want you to get a boo-boo.
I'll stab at it twice. I'll do it recklessly, so I'll do it with strength.
Okay.
I think we should blunten this rapier so you don't accidentally cut yourself on it.
Miss.
But then I can't attack people.
Hit. You, with all your might, push the rapier into it, and the rapier bounces back. A little bit more shadow is dispelled from it. Takes 6 points of damage from resistance.
Oh yes, that's right. It's a fine balance.
Torrin.
I jump down too.
You jump down. That'll be 5, 15, 25. As far as you're going to get because of the water being difficult terrain.
Yeah, I don't want to get any further anyway, because I still have the crossbow. So I'll fire it.
That hits. That's a long sword. Just.
Oh, sorry, wrong.
What did you roll? An 18. Yeah, just roll for the damage for the crossbow. The crossbow bolt smacks into it for 3 damage, and more shadowy energy is released, but it's not enough to destroy it. Very close.
That's it.
These people
I
are
think-
crazy.
I think it should have been 1 less on the attack and 1 less on the damage
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, it should be. I think I made 1 extra for a magical crossbow because of that spell that I have. And I
That's
see
okay.
that.
It
So it
was
should
the
be 1.
same damage anyway. Eridani.
These people are crazy. Really crazy. And I run and after them and jump in.
Alright, you splash down. You've got 5 feet of movement left. Well, you're basically out of movement down here. Shadow Demon's about 25 feet to the north of you.
Okay, yeah, but I can't do anything. Well, that's not true. I quicken an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. It's got half copper from you.
Can I use the inspiration for advantage?
For the first attack, you can.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Would Elven Accuracy work with that advantage?
Yeah, that would give you 3d20 rolls.
Oh,
You use the
I will try. I will try that.
Yeah.
We have to get it before it gets anywhere. Take away the inspiration and Eldritch Blast. Once.
Roll another d20 as well for the if you've got Elven Accuracy.
Yeah, can I just press Eldritch Blast and it's the left one then?
Sure, you can do that. I'll get you a macro for that too. This is just basically just seeing if you crit at this stage because that hits it. That's a hit. and poof, you wipe it away. The beam crashes into it and disperses the shadow demon. Doesn't leave behind anything. And you're left in the tunnel with the sound of running water. And Lallard Mongo says to you, "Splash them." Yes, splash them.
You kind of see Lillard walk by and just kind of stomp on the water as it splashes over the place.
I love being evil.
Just kind of walks right through.
These
So cool.
guys are crazy.
I don't think
just,
that's the way, guys. I think that's the wrong way to get to the...
I jump up out of the water. It's too cold here down here.
Okay.
To get to that room, right?
Oh,
Yeah, you have to go south.
It's back the other way, yeah.
Jump
Right.
back up. And I'll actually go over here and check, like, the alcove where that creature was and investigate it.
Alright, you head back over here and you check out this room where the shadow demon was lurking. And there's just like an empty bowl-shaped recess, and that's it.
Okay.
Looked like it was just kind of hanging out here. And that's it.
I get the same XP as everybody else, right?
Yeah, you're on the
Total XP. It's
Yeah.
a total XP. Okay. Because if I just added everything, I would be higher than the total that just
So we-
came up.
So we go south and then we try to rest.
Yep.
Oh, I thought we were going into this room. I start powering up
No,
my
hey,
hand.
no. Don't do that.
Why not?
There's a secret way in. Just follow us. Literally anything in this tomb can go off. Try not to touch that too many stuff.
Do it. One
Go
goes.
for it. There's a treasure on the other side.
No. Don't listen to him. Let's go down.
I kind of think the only normal person is the Dragonborn, so...
And you would be right.
Is that racism?
You really trust a dragon? Wow.
That's racist.
I said Dragonborn. I remember what the crazy guy said before he started to act totally crazy. Oh no, that's not right. He was crazy in the tomb, with the Sarcophagus
crazy
already.
You can presume that someone like that actually cares, Orion or Torin, would tell you that you need the black mask to enter this room.
Okay.
Overlock
Well-
will tell you for sure.
I really do care.
I find the black mask in the backpack of Garrick.
Yeah, you guys can don it and not be seen.
All right.
I do the same.
Yep.
Okay.
Lay out a bedroll and start snoozing.
Alright, you
I'll
guys
do
are
this.
going to stay here until you've taken a long rest. Did anyone want to make any precautions, do any precautions, or do anything during this time?
I don't have any spells up. So I think we should do a rotating watch system with two at the same time.
I'm going to do something for myself, Wongo, and I'm putting this as I sleep by me.
Ah, boring.
Yeah, but do you want to be attacked at night while we're asleep? I have to sleep.
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't really care if you got attacked at night. I think that would be probably kind of funny, actually. But sure, whatever.
Yeah, no, that's true. I kind of figured you would think that.
In
too,
fact,
but
I would prefer if you got attacked at night. We're gonna put that guy's ash in people's water skins, right?
Oh, better yet, we'll put the wraith in people's water skin. How's that?
You're sick.
No, you are.
Thank you. Okay, so where do you want to put that guardian?
Just kind of, it's going to be right beside me.
Okay.
As my little selfish little thing. So, well, as my new self will be. It'd be right there. I can,
All right. Who's got the?
just by me.
Who's got a wooden shield? So I think there was like a couple of spare ones or something. Because Lollard.
I gave one to Torin, I want to say.
I have 2.
Do you want to give one to Lollard to inscribe a holy symbol into it?
Yeah, sure.
You can do that.
Because I have Garrick's, because they left every stuff from Scarrick behind. I just picked it up.
Yeah, you.
No, actually,
you have
I have
everything
Garrick
that Garrick had left on him.
but I have
in
Garrick
that
in a
backpack.
jar.
You have actual Garrick. And does anyone want to do anything else? You're doing a rotating watch. So
Can I
yeah.
pull out the sending
They
stones?
are doing a rotating watch. I'm just sleeping.
You can pull out the sending stones.
I don't know who has the other one, but I would like to talk about using them. Party. What do you think?
I don't know.
I don't
Maybe
think.
do that tomorrow morning. Not right
Okay.
now.
I don't know what you're talking about. So.
And I would like to do a divine sense at some point to see if those possessions of souls and stuff is evil or fiendish or anything like that.
Alright, you use divine sense, and you detect undead from the whites. You don't actually detect anything from the trickster gods, but you do just feel like absolutely horrible just from being in this place. This tomb is just, it's the worst. You really feel kind of sick almost to your stomach when you divine sense this tomb is just the worst ever. Alright, anyway, any more preparations or precautions? So, there's doors and stuff that are open. Did you guys want to close them and set up, I don't know, maybe an alarm or something, or anything else that you guys can think of?
I was thinking about that. Can I take a look at this door and try to close it?
Sure. Close it up and it just kind of sparks a little bit from the flint. You got it all closed up.
I'll go to the other one, try to do the same thing.
Yeah, you close it up as well. Then you've got this window.
That's right.
You can
That's
see
why I'm
through it.
How about we sleep there, maybe? Maybe they can't. I actually, let's see. Does anybody have like a cloak or something? Some clothes? I have the rain catcher. Is the rain catcher bigger or smaller than this window here?
You could probably put it up and cover most of the window.
I'd like to do that.
Okay. Do you have like something to like pittance or something to hammer it in? Or?
I think I do. I have a dagger.
And make an
Does
athletic
it-
check to try and slam that in. You get it, yeah. You get it hung up there. You pierce the dagger into the wall and in between a gap in between the window and the wall, and get it stuck in there so it's covered.
Great. Unless you guys have like an alarm spell or something, I think we're good to go to sleep.
Out of spells and don't have an alarm spell.
Alright, everyone take a long rest. It's a nice, peaceful sleep in the Tomb of the Nine Gods. No disturbances, you do your watches, and apart from a few insects crawling around, and you can see the the light disappear as night falls and whatnot. You should all have access to that long rest button as well. You guys will have a strange dream.
Access to long rest?
Yeah, if you click a token, you'll see a token action come up. Click a token, you'll see a long rest button, top left hand
Oh,
corner
there
of your
it's a-
screen. So, you guys have this same nightmare that you've been having. You're in the middle of Omu. You're on this promenade. All around you the buildings are burning. And standing before you is Asarak. He's like just 5 feet closer to you guys this time. He's standing there with this sphere of annihilation. And he's looking at you all with this skull-tipped star. In the dream, you're paralyzed, you're not able to move. Everything is dark and terrifying. The orb of darkness that he has in front of him expands. But he's not alone this time. There are others surrounding you all. Some sort of disgusting hag. They look like bizarre old wenches, malformed, and each one looks slightly different. One of them has these, her eyes kind of look blind. She has these tarnished gold coins covering her eyes and an ant's nest resting in her skull. Another one has a string of chattering children's teeth, and she's stomping around on this peg leg as the teeth are chattering of a necklace around her neck. She smiles and this yellow gas billows out of her nose and ears. She has a pouch of gnome skin tied to her side. And then there is this other hag that has this squirming leather sack sewn over her head. Something inside it is moving. They close in on you all, and the sphere of darkness expands to engulf you. And then you guys will wake up in a hot sweat, feeling the humidity of the jungle of Cholt. You guys don't even remember falling asleep. It's just all of you are asleep. There was no one on watch, and you're all okay. You feel kind of horrible. Everything's sticky. You're sweating. You're smelling, and didn't have a good sleep. Other than that, though, you regained all your resources. Still in this tomb. These undead wights looking down at you from their skeletal faces.
That sucked. Did you guys all see that too?
Again,
Yeah.
they're getting closer.
We need to hurry up and get through this.
But I'm happy we rested, because I was all out.
Yeah.
Did I see how he closed the doors?
Yeah. They're closed.
So I know how to open them again, or?
Yeah. You can figure out how to get them open.
Well, before we go charging off, we have some choices here. We can... There was that big old pit, remember? Where we fought that mimic. There's an opportunity to... We're pretty sure the tomb is down, right? Like, the farther down we go, the better. Well, if there was that big, 100-foot deep pit. We could like fly down or climb down. That might lead us somewhere. There's the skull face tomb that we haven't explored yet. If we want to risk getting another passenger with us. And then finally, there's that near that hole. We can try to find that secret doorway again because we're like stairs leading up to a wall. And see if we can find it today.
No, we have to go see the whole tomb. There's knowledge here. There's lost knowledge here. We can't go past that.
People are dying, and the faster we destroy the soulmonger, the better. If you want to stay after we destroy the soulmonger to study all the nooks and crannies, feel free. But the priority is the soulmonger.
I can't afterwards. The order always takes all my time. This is a one-time opportunity. We have to study this tomb.
The order takes your time?
Go down one level, right? Just by going down the stairs in the big room.
We haven't gone down the stairs. That's another option we can do.
I think we should check the room behind the skull. There may be knowledge there.
I mean, anybody opposed?
Yeah, well, I don't know how we're going to get in there because I'm not sure it's very smart to move through that skull thing.
Yeah, so far we're 2 for 1. We looked at 2 tombs and one of us died.
Right. So
I don't know if your knowledge is worth more death, Eridani. The safer move would be to go down the pit.
Knowledge always saves people.
You know what else saves people? Destroying the soulmonger, which is what we're here to do.
But we need knowledge to do that.
That Lollard was saying go in there, and I don't think we should listen.
Why not?
We
should go in there.
You guys hear this tapping?
What?
It's on the
What's
window.
that?
Take the cloak off.
Millhouse, Nathan, and Nim.
Hey guys.
Are somehow here. You guys can't really hear each other. The voices are muffled.
We'll meet up with them. Then we decide.
Yeah, good call.
Okay.
Are we going to wrap up the session here? Hopefully, Millhouse and Nathan and Nim are there. They don't get dragged back into the walls. But we'll wrap it up here, and then maybe they'll have an opinion on where to go next, and safety numbers and all that. I'll see you guys all next week.
Oh boy. This is
Happy Halloween, guys.
Happy Halloween.
Halloween.
Man, this is an intense dungeon.
Yeah.
On 14.
14.
Good thing is you won't die of starvation. You've got enough food for till day 108.
Well, I got extra food now.
You've broken the system. Just keep dying, bringing in new characters and more food.
Totally worth it.
Have a good week, guys.
All right.
Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.
I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.
Bye bye.